Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Here's what happened on our previous shows. We're streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Let's try that again, shall we? And I'll try to do it, good, like somebody who knows how to do this. So, again, welcome to our live stream, coming to you live from PBKC right here in beautiful West Palm Beach, Florida, on Belvedere Road, across the street from Palm Beach International Airport. And I'll say again, I'm Matt Fagan, joined by the lovely Brittany, and we're going to be bringing you the final table of our Saturday night 10K Guarantee Bounty Tournament. So the players are at the table. We're almost ready to begin. But before they start, let's introduce you to everybody. In seat 1, we have Craig Pollock from Lake Park. His largest poker score is 10K, and he'll be beginning with a stack of 390K.
In seat 2, we have Lee from Boca Raton. His hobby is basketball, and he has 29K.
In seat 3, we've got Bob from Lake Worth. Didn't give me a lot to work with. He's starting with 225K.
In seat 4, we have Joey from Beacon Falls, Connecticut, with 394K.
In seat 5, we've got Robert Lowry from Plantation. His nickname is Dr. Lowry. He enjoys poker and golf. His largest poker score is, he got 7K at the Big Dog. Impressive. And his favorite quote is, it's all the same Friday, or same freaking day, man. And he's starting off with 228K.
Seat 6, we have Freddie from Delray Beach. His occupation is a general contractor. His largest poker score.
Okay, not to interrupt, but we've got an all-in right off the bat. Ace-Queen suited against King-Jack. Lee versus Robert. Into the flop they go. A king for Robert.
You don't want his jack now.
And a diamond. So Lee's got some outs. Any diamond, any jack. And, well, that's not one of those. And actually, Robert improved. He had the top pair, but he made a straight on the river. Sorry to interrupt you, Miss Brittany. Please continue.
So his largest poker score was 74,000. His favorite quote is WWJD, starting with 29K.
In seat 8, we've got John Magnetta from Boynton Beach. His nickname is John Doe. Doe, D-O-U-G-H, as in money. He is a day trader, and he is the owner of Davy's Best Pizza. Sounds interesting. And his favorite quote is, "Scared money don't make money." He would like to say hello to his boys Gino and Nico and Lil Mama, and he will begin with a stack of 300K.
In seat 8, we have Courtney from West Palm Beach. His hobbies are playing poker and betting on the horses. His occupation is building, and his largest poker score was humongous with 189K.
And finally, in seat 9, we've got JJ Wilson from Auckland, New Zealand. His nickname is the Maori Kid. He is an MMA fighter.
Ooh.
Interesting. Largest poker score is 10G, and he would like to add that he will be fighting on October 1st on Bellator. Wow. So I'll have to check that out. Some good, nice variety of our poker players here today. I wonder if everybody else at the table knows that, or maybe they don't try to bluff them out of a pot. So dangerous. All right, and
Get him, Nick. Get him, Nick.
got Nick in the box to start us out here. A full final table, 9 players remaining.
No, Lee was eliminated.
Lee was in. Oh, Lee didn't win that heads up?
No.
Oh. Steve says he will make them tap out. Lee.
Raise the
Well, not with 9 deuce. He'll have to wait for his spots.
10,000.
All right, so Joey's in for 10K.
Heads up.
Queen Jack against Queen 10. Not a good spot for Joey. Although he did pick up the runner diamond draw, and as soon as I said that, it was dead. So Joey's drawn to 3 cards, and that's not one of them. John's going to take this down as long as he doesn't fold.
King
Queen
6.
10. Good jack.
And they both have Queen high, so John's Jack plays. Just like that.
I know.
He'll pick up the pot. And of course, our wonderful live stream and final table of tournaments is far from the only thing going on here at PBKC. In fact, tomorrow morning, we will be having our PBKC Sports Card Show. It happens the last Sunday of every month. So the show for September will be tomorrow morning. It begins 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the 2nd floor, right here in the tournament room, as a matter of fact. They will have sports cards, memorabilia. You can buy, sell, trade. There's free admission, door prizes, great food, full bars, free parking, and football, of course, on all the TVs. So it's a great time. Come on down. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. All right, here we got King 7 against Queen Trey. And not exactly starting hands at all. Set the world on fire. But Robert picks it up with his after betting his queen. Our tournament director Ferris up there looking. He was like looking down at us for a second, like what's going on out there?
You know it's coming. It's going to be about 26,000 guys, just so everybody knows.
I feel like we're gonna have an all-in here.
Lee, so Lee's been eliminated. The payouts pop up. The production crew was testing them out every couple of minutes, just throwing them up there. So
You can't do it. You don't have
got
it
to
in 'em.
tell
You don't have it in 'em.
how much Lee's walking away with tonight. But everyone,
Wow. We all look together. Oh, yeah, that was all in.
Ready, ready, ready.
Bless you guys. Love you all.
I fold my 8th favorite hand.
May the Lord be
demonstrating the psychological aspects of the game.
Does he folded his 8 favorite hand?
you folded.
I don't know if I have 8 favorite hands.
I only have one, the
Yeah,
winning
me
hand.
too.
Blue?
Mine's always the losing hand.
That's your favorite hand?
Yeah.
Blue, right?
Odd. You play Raz?
No.
That's a great hand if you're playing Raz. It's marvelous. All right, not a lot of great starting hands here. This hand. Makes me wonder where Ashley is. Ashley the Destroyer
He always gives us a lot of action.
crushes a full table inside of 45 minutes.
Nada.
And Fredo the Poker King waving. Okay, we're doing emojis now. All right.
Let it go.
These are always fun. I mean, I don't know how to work them in the chat, but you guys do. So.
It's a nice tattoo, Gobbo.
Thank you. That one? It's a sign of a true degenerate poker player.
And craps. You gotta add craps in there, too.
Well, no, this portion of it, I
And,
just had this tattoo.
oh, those are the tip counts. I thought those were the payouts for a moment.
Used to go to Atlantis.
Ready in the danger zone. Only 7 big blinds remaining for him,
Playing poker.
so he'll need to make a move soon.
He didn't think he was going to make final. I told him we needed to see him on
No.
the live stream.
I have more faith in yourself, you know. And,
I try to encourage him.
Sands and
like
Becca.
the old saying, a chip in a chair.
Borgata tournaments. I used to play Borgata all the
Still
time.
got chips. You still got a shot.
On the table, he raised. On the table, he raised
Oh,
5
I
in a
think
row.
Freddie might do
Ready?
it.
I mean, ace five. It's not great.
No?
That wasn't almost.
It wasn't my big one, my small one.
It wasn't almost.
Yeah, anything he might call with, especially with a raise, he has to be comfortable going all in with.
No,
because,
he's gonna. If he goes, he's
yeah.
going all in.
Hey, heads up.
So Robert's King Jack against Craig's suited connector. Swing and a miss on that one.
Greg taking in another pot? Or Robert? Robert taking.
8, 10? 3, 4. Oh. It's sad. That's called my hand.
It's sad. If both your cards are less than 5,
3, 5. 3, 5. Hey, got me here, right?
Yeah, now I'm shy. I feel like hiding.
I've never seen anything like it.
And Craig
Really, really, really good poker.
looking down at an 8K. It looks so good pre-flop.
Did you see that look he gave you? Yeah, he looked right at me. He's like,
I was looking at the board.
fuck Freddie.
I was looking at the board.
Yeah.
I was looking at the blinds. Right.
But he only calls with it, and it's hard to blame him.
That was a all right, Rob. Bet this one.
And his ace king, it's just a draw after all.
No one's getting any hands.
I wonder if they announced our hobbies. Did they announce our hobbies? put
No,
down
I did
Pornhub.
not announce your hobby.
Nope.
Pornhub.
We have something of a discretion, depending on what the players write on their sheets, to read or not read, and we exercise.
Commentators, repeat the hobbies, please.
No, I cannot repeat your hobby.
Negative ghostwriter, the pattern is full.
Brittany and Matt, I think.
Oh, I saw, what's his name?
What's his name? I feel special.
He's doing.
No, Ron. He's talking about Ron. Ron is what's his face.
Matt, Florida Panthers, Matt. Vegas.
How many do you know?
He's gonna blush when he reads Pornhub.
I mean, I was on the team for a day.
He's all about that. You know. I had to say that.
Jumping in, it's the Nightbot. Oh!
All right, Nick, let's get that first double. Let's do it. We're
All
ready.
right, Freddie's asking for his first
For the
double.
first double. He will need several doubles.
Just the first one, then we'll wait a few hands. For the
Bob looking down at the Kennel Club hand. Now, you don't have to play the Kennel Club hand if you don't want to here on the live stream, but we will make fun of you if you fold it. Not even a raise. How dare you? Watch, 9-9 king, right on the flop. Right, let's go. Bam,
I
right
don't
away.
know if we'll see a flop.
Or maybe not 9-9 king. That's a lot of nines
Yeah,
are
I
dead.
don't think-
But
There's
3
two
players.
Nines. There's 3 nines dead.
Yeah, okay. 4 deuce looks amazing after that flop. It didn't look amazing before, but now it looks pretty sweet. Small pair and open-ended.
Once.
You go, bro.
Drop that for me, please.
Freddie still has 7 big blinds.
Well, 3.5. Remember, the big blind also is responsible for a big blind ante. So, however many blinds the graphic says you have, you actually have half that amount. How many players started the tournament? I believe I saw that graphic when I came in. 77. Yes, 77 players began this bounty tournament. 10K guarantee. And we are down to 8.
Raise 8,000.
Ooh, they're raising.
Yep.
King 7 of spades, I like it. And maybe Bob will call it King 7.
Yeah, that would be new.
That'd be interesting.
I check. Heads up. Checks in the dark.
All right, heads up. John's about to get in the octagon with JJ. Let's see how it goes. John did get a pair.
Oh, JJ with a flush draw.
JJ's got a big draw. He's gonna bet it. JJ's got a ton of outs. I'm not sure about checking there. I mean, he won't be able to bet him off the hand now, but he's gonna try. I think he should have tried to bet him off the hand last round, because now he's got 2 pair and it's a snap call. If he did that move at the turn, I think he might have gotten it.
I don't think so, because he's on a straight draw too. He has a pair with a straight draw.
So 2 pair, ace is up. No chance to take that down with a bluff.
Better be careful.
I was gonna say, don't river him too many times. Dangerous.
Ready, ace eight. What will you do?
I mean, it's easily
There it
it's the
is.
best hand he's
I
seen
was
so
waiting
far.
for
He
it.
had an ace-5 earlier that he didn't like too much.
Your favorite.
My favorite.
Don's got some suited connectors.
I was in a big blind.
But yeah, that's right behind with 4 people behind you. That's not a good spot there. Greg's got suited
29.
with much better position. He's got the chips to do it. Does he? But you got to remember, this is a bounty tournament, and that adds a different
yeah, that
dimension.
is, yeah.
So knocking somebody out gets you money. But no, besides discretion is the better part of valor. I mean, the shortest stack. I mean, if I'm in this hand, I put something better than ace 8 for Freddie. I put him on, you know, ace queen, ace king, or pocket pair.
No, I put
To
him
be
on
honest.
anything.
Yeah. If it's
Like
not
any
for that,
ace.
you have to call that.
To be fair, I can see all the hands, and I know he folded ace 5, which statistically is actually slightly better than ace 8, because at least ace 5 you can hit a straight. All right, here's Freddie to lead off. Jack 5? No. I like Courtney's hand.
I like
So,
Courtney's hand
KJ
also.
suited. I like it. I'm definitely playing. I'd probably raise it 3x. It was me. 10,000. Okay, he doesn't quite go 3x. 2.5x. Still solid. And
JJ,
JJ,
oh.
yeah. Well, if that 9 was a little higher.
I know you've been fighting.
Bar was ace queen.
Raise 25,000.
Yeah?
25,000.
25. Another 2.5 bet.
Are you? What's your name? JJ Wilson.
All right, now Courtney's got to decide. Do I really, really like the KJ? All right, he's gonna play.
Really?
All right,
Don't
heads
tell
up.
him, but his royal's dead.
Proud of you. Do you fight? Where are you fighting?
Ooh, we might see some fireworks here.
MMA?
Bellator.
Bob hits his ace, but Courtney's got a big loose draw.
So you're in training right now. You're in camp right now.
Yeah, my camp is finished. What are you, middleweight? No, lightweight.
155.
No, he bet 30, not 155. And the turn card is not a diamond, but Courtney picks up a pair. That'll get him a few more outs.
Days are over. I fought when I was younger. But when I fought, they didn't even fucking have the UFC yet.
Yeah, you just was, right? You just doing boxing because it was fun.
Yeah.
Now the table knows that he's an MMA fighter. He's in
It was
training.
like UFC 1 when you were allowed to scratch people's eyes out.
The Gracies. Yeah. Dude, I watched like the first 15, 17 years. They're dirty.
Yeah, I hadn't, I didn't miss any of it. I haven't missed a fucking fight.
150,000 specialists in the country.
30 years I haven't missed a fight. Kid that I trained is fighting from PFL right now. He just lost. But he fought for the title. Semis 2 years before that.
Courtney giving it a lot of thought, and yeah, he did have a lot of outs. So Bob's gonna pick up that pot.
One, two.
The unofficial employee of PBKC,
Tommy pitching out. We call him Pooch.
but he is not participating in this final table.
Both wrestled with my sons back in high school.
All right, Freddie, 9 big blinds.
Taekwondo and wrestling.
Bingo.
I've been a street brawler since I was 18 years old. I can strike. I have a sister who's 1 year older than me. Growing up, so I fought like everybody in fucking school. Really?
Okay, Scatterboy says, yo,
Sucks.
yo.
You have a beautiful older sister and a younger brother who's
Hi, Scatterboy.
getting 100 fights and none of them easy.
Raise 12,000.
Joe says, nah, we're going to play for 12. I can see why Freddie was saying that stuff. Likes his suited connectors.
I gotta call you.
But I kind of get the feeling he wanted to see him for free. It's going to cost him. It's going to cost him roughly a third of his stack to see this flop. He does pick up an 8.
Turn him up.
All in on call.
All right, Freddie's ahead. Joey needs an ace or a queen.
Keep me clean, buddy. Keep me clean, Nicky. Nicky!
Keep him clean.
Turn card, a 10 of hearts. A river of 7.
Flush.
So Freddie hits a floosh.
There's
It's an
a
up.
double up that you
It's
can
an
ask him
upgrade.
23,000.
Told you I'm a really, really good player.
for. That's not really, really
And-
good player.
And such modesty as well from Freddie.
All right, Button's right.
All right, lots coming up here at PBKC. Coming up on December 6th at 10:30 a.m. PBKC will be hosting the Armed Forces Appreciation Luncheon, honoring all veterans and service members. Guest speaker will be Alejandro Villanueva. He was an Army Black Knight, an Army Ranger, and an NFL offensive tackle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tickets for this event will go for $100, and you can pick up your tickets at givesignup.org/ticket events/AFAL22.
On the stream about a month ago. I sucked out on something.
This luncheon will benefit local charities like Wounded Veterans Relief Fund, Unified Dream, and Forgotten Soldiers Outreach. These are great causes. Head on over to pbkennelclub.com for more information, and to buy tickets, givesignup.org/ticket events/AFAL22.
Fiji water, honey.
And now back to action. Four-way action here to this flop.
Bottle water, please.
Robert's got the best of that with his 10.
9,000.
9,000, Freddie, bet.
Freddie betting also with a 10, but he's got kicker problems. John's got low pair. Yeah, he's not going to chase that. Courtney's got a gut shot straight draw. Robert, not keen on that call.
Fold and hold.
Freddie's like, I just got these chips. How dare you?
Keep it on the side.
Yeah, there's no fold and hold here, Freddie.
Heads up.
Ooh, a 9 on the turn.
Check.
Freddie, just don't look at the jumps out.
Yeah, don't look.
There we go.
Right, Courtney's got second pair. And it looks like he's going to...
Pat me on the back.
Ooh, this might hurt.
And then Robert thinks he
I
has
mean,
a
there's
third.
3 spades. There's 3 spades out there as
He
well.
folded.
Straight and flush. So
Nice bet, Court.
Courtney pushed him off of that one and took down a decent pot.
Can I make a good fold with 10 jack?
Courtney says, oh yeah, you made a good
Well, all he has to do
fold.
is wait until after the show, and well, he can see for himself.
Professional fold?
But to answer that question, no. No, he did not.
You almost got the hand job.
Ooh, ma.
Look who's back!
It never came through. He's back.
All right, then. Robbie. All right, Rob. Let's do the action movie when he's happy.
I want to see pain. JJ with a KJ. I wanted him to have pocket jack so bad there.
Oh, Bob has pocket aces.
This is Bob. Bob is doing well.
Look at this. Good.
He has aces.
Bob is definitely trying to
Yeah,
get
we
us
can
back.
we can have some fireworks here. We got suited ace, we got pocket aces, we got pocket eights.
16,000.
A 4x bet just screams I have aces. But Joey with
Joey
eights.
doesn't think so.
Yeah, see, we don't make fun of you for folding the Kennel Club hand if there's a 4x raise in front of you. Yeah, then you're allowed.
He's getting felted this
Courtney
hand.
went 5.
Fives, eights, aces, a suited ace.
This is for certain.
Go away out.
All in and a call on the flop.
4 players.
I feel it. I just feel it.
Don't gas them up like that.
And to the flop they go. And it missed everybody. Horrible news for 3 of the players. Great news for Bob.
Too bad it didn't come out 5, 8, 8. That would have been.
Oh, that would have been pain.
Quads?
Quads, yeah.
Queen 10.
Ace king. Oh, you wish. And Freddie still in the danger zone, but I mean, he was down to 7 big blinds, and he's up to 15, and he's threatening to climb out of the cellar.
I actually switched from porn. I like U-porn now. U-porn is better. Yeah, well, I watched every video Pornhub had. I had to go on.
Here are the payouts. Okay. Not quite accurate, as I believe there was a deal made to cut 9th place in.
Salad toss.
They got their bounties back and you gave them.
Okay.
Everyone took 25 off. So it was really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody at our final table made a little bit of money.
Joey, we're pocket 10.
Raise 15,000.
Raised to 15,000.
Not quite a 4x raise, but almost. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Showing my age with that joke. Kids today are like, what the hell is that?
I think everybody knows.
Me and you again.
Yeah, be careful.
I think be careful.
Yes.
Well, Joey's ahead. Freddy's got to catch a card. And there's one now. Flops the top pair. Joey is now drawing to 2 cards. And gets bet into. Okay, now Freddy. No, Freddy. No. Smooth call. Let him bet again at the turn. Ah, see, he could have doubled
I would
out.
take it down right now. What if a 10 comes out? He's screwed.
The odds of a 10 coming with 2 cards and only drawing to 2 cards. Very
He
slim.
doesn't know what he
Very
has.
slim.
Fiji water.
And in his position, he's in 8th place. I'd want to double
I
up.
was the one who called you down here to begin with.
I'd rather
So
stop it right then and there.
I would have Hollywooded
somebody
it,
else's
made it
streak.
look like a tough call, and then just smooth called it and see if I could get another
Bring a
bet out.
kitchen glove.
Because then he'd be priced in.
I would have done it just how he did it.
I was here today.
She brought
Because he's still going to need several more double
Put the
ups.
gloves on
and that was his
To win this.
when she actually showed up with the glove.
the glove.
And I've been dealing to Freddie for a while. He's not in it to have a good showing or get a good cash. He's here to win. Joey letting go of 69, dude.
2 seconds.
Freddie, you have my hand.
What do you need?
Where do you play again?
That hurt, Freddie.
Raise 13,000.
Lucky 13 to play. John with the chip lead. With a 10-9 offsuit. Not great, not horrible. Well, compared to ace-9, it's horrible.
Short and stock.
Heads up. Check dark.
What's sad is like you graduated high school.
Right.
What's
John.
15,000.
Greg needs to catch an ace. 7 would also do well for a chop.
Check dark.
37 years ago.
There's an ace.
37 years ago, I graduated high school wrestling 121.
And there's the 9.
185 right
Yeah, John. So John got 3 pair.
now. I stopped working out too when I was around 30 because I got a metal plate here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my
John got 2 pair. Probably thinks he got it.
3 pair.
John was checking every round.
Yeah, clavicle compound fracture came up through the skin like this.
How'd that happen?
Believe it or not, diving for a softball on wet grass.
Really?
Yeah, had nothing to do with fighting.
The softball got you.
Softball game got me. It wasn't even a league. It was a fucking company picnic.
Oh, Jesus.
See, I made you four. You cost me.
Freddie moving up.
I made
Yeah.
you four. You cost
Now JJ has
Now
12.
JJ's, I mean, both JJ and Freddie are in the danger zone.
Nice head, Freddie.
But Freddie has moved out of the basement. John's starting to get a little separation. He had a couple of players right behind him, but now he's starting to pull away. I was just about to say, Freddie, he's climbed out of the basement so he could tighten up a little bit, but he's not going to. Takes a 13 to go. We don't know what Bob has. He did put the cards in the box.
Thanks, Barry. Heads up.
And, well, I'm not sure what Bob has, but at this point I would bet on him.
13,000.
Freddie represented a big hand before the flop, and he's going to keep representing. Freddie picked up a gut shot there.
15,000.
Don't know if he needs that 8 to win, because we don't know what Bob has. All right, Freddie is going to try to catch a card here. And on the river, it is a 7. So no help for Freddie. He's got 7s with an ace. Bob fires again.
I don't think it's Parkinson's.
All Freddie can beat is a bluff. So yeah, it's, when you're short stacked like Freddie is, it is hard to lay that down to that bet. But again, unless Bob completely whiffed too, Freddie couldn't have taken that down.
Picked up a straight draw on the turn. I had a.
All right, coming to PBKC on Thursday, November 17th, 2022. The Overcomer Breakfast with speaker Alexis Weinman at the Paddock Restaurant right here at PBKC.
Yeah, if it was.
Join us for the 9th Annual Overcomer Breakfast with Alexis Weinman, talking about being an autism advocate and a Miss America contestant. Tickets for this event will be $80. And the charities this is benefiting are Potentia Academy, Connections, and the Autism Project of Palm Beach County. So you can buy your tickets at www.givesignup.org/ticket-events/OB22.
JJ all in with King off to
Oh, it's very near and dear to my heart. My daughter attends Connection School.
ESPN. Showtime. I'll be sure to tune in. What day is it?
October 1st.
Good luck. Your favorite? Your favorite in this fight?
My channel come out yet.
I haven't seen it. What are you about, 27? 25?
It's 120.
You were there.
Gandalf.
No, that's what I told the other guy, last guy on stage. How was it? 125.
These hands, the starting hands. Where is Ashley?
About 160 something.
Ashley, we need you to come destroy the table. Ball 4, take your base. The most exciting play in poker. The big blind walk.
I don't know if you can fight off of that though.
can't fight that way. That's
All right, this is a tough spot for Freddy, being the lowest stack. He did slip back down into the last place. 72K. And 1/6 of his stack is in there blind. That's gotta hurt.
I used to stick with tuna, iceberg lettuce.
All right, John with a 10-8, but Courtney's got a small pocket pair. Looking at 4s.
2 iceberg lettuce.
Tuna, can of tuna, iceberg lettuce, and lemon juice. That was my big
All right,
meal.
he'll limp and he'll see 4s flop.
It sucked, but
Craig with a suited AJ, giving it some thought. And also giving it some chips. All right, so it's Craig's AJ suited against Courtney's 4s if he makes this call. I don't know. I mean, if you're going to play, right, if you're going to play the pocket pair and it's heads up, then you got to stick around, at least for a flop. I mean, Craig did 4x it. I can see why Courtney wants to think about it. Now, if there were 3 other players in the hand, I'd probably fold in that spot. But heads up, I'll at least see a flop. Not a lot. Courtney's ahead, technically. Graphic says Craig's ahead, but that's because of the spade draw. Courtney does have the better hand for now. $40K to go now.
I would think
Yeah,
my fours are good right here.
let's give him something to think about. Courtney's likely thinking,
He's got a higher pocket.
yeah, I'm thinking higher pocket pair if I'm him. But there is only one over to his 4s, and that's why I would be thinking and not folding immediately. Some higher cards on that flop would be a lot easier to let go. Courtney wants to get a look at his chip stack.
He's serious. He's not playing back.
Yeah, he was ahead, but there's so much that beats his 4s there. Any ace, any jack, any spade.
you guys want to do an even chop?
How about now, Scott? How about now?
For the dinner?
I'll do it if I get to pick the restaurant and you buy.
I recommend the Paddock Restaurant right here at PBKC. Particularly the steak sandwich.
It's a little more local. Davy's Best Pizza.
What about Capital Grill? Capital Grill shot right on.
All right, Craig's getting some hands lately.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I don't hate it.
Fuck with the chop.
I got stuck with the tab at Capital Grill one time. And
That's
that was
hefty,
fucking
man.
Oh, Freddie's got 10s. I like the 10s in this spot.
11
I'm all.
So,
All in
all
play.
in.
Says, come and get it, boys.
Thank you.
Yeah, A7. It's not great. 7 either needs to be much higher or much lower. To at least give you some straights to go with your high card. I thought Craig might have stuck around with his KJ, but I guess not.
Do you have an ace? I have an ace.
I'm still the short stack. I gotta put it in there.
Raising.
That's what I had against you when you hit that queen.
Oh yeah.
It was,
Yeah, that was pretty lame.
It happens.
All right, we're gonna start it off with JJ. JJ. JJ's not getting much in the way of good cards to start with.
Like a 9-course meal.
Let's go.
Have you heard
You had to
of
bring a change of
Fogo de
clothes.
Chao, the Brazilian steakhouse?
I really wish these guys would quit talking about steak. I have not eaten today.
Really was tasty.
It was like 9 courses. You had to bring a change of clothes. You had 6 people serving you at home. It was crazy.
What's the change of clothes for?
Yeah, this could end badly for Courtney.
I came in a suit.
I have a 9.
We went to dress casual.
Right to the flop they go. Ace 10 off against Ace 9 off. Nothing much for either player. Good news for Joey, bad news for Courtney.
And that was right after the fucking capital.
I would have called
Yeah.
it because the way
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna represent strength, you gotta keep doing it. We'll probably pick up some smack talk from our unofficial employee in about 15 minutes on the table stream. We're hearing it now live. Juan giving him the business from the rail. We don't encourage that here at PBKC, but Tuan is on his side of the rails. Technically allowed. Right, fold all the way around to Freddy. It is 10-7. Life is a short stack. I mean, every hand is a decision. Everybody else could pretty much snap fold. Courtney, ooh, Courtney with his AK.
definitely had a way.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
I mean, Freddie already bumped it up to 13K. He made his call here.
It was 45,000.
I said may. I didn't say would. I said he may. He may not.
I'm good at reading quick.
Okay. A shame you can't play against him here at the Action Palace, PBKC.
What are you laughing at? I had folded kings. It's you. It's you.
Not for nothing, but I've never seen Freddie fold kings pre-flop. So I'm not sure why he said that.
King?
Yeah, City of Kings. Unless I misheard him. I thought he said, "Oh, I folded kings." I'm like, "Eh, you didn't." Queen 10 suited. I'd definitely give that a spin.
New shooter boys and 15,000. New shooter boys. Oh, look at this.
Queen Jack of
Sorry, you're
Hearts.
supposed to bounce him. I thought this hand he's supposed to bounce him. Get him, Robert.
And four-handed to the flop we go. Freddie is looking fantastic.
It's coming.
Pair and hearts.
You lending me money?
Heads up.
Alright, so Craig let go of the trays. Oh! Oh! Ow! Ow!
Take that money back, right?
Damn right.
Always when you fold, right?
It's been redrafted.
Never when you call. Alright, I can't see Freddie folding this. Freddie has probably put Joey on an ace, but with a pair and that flush draw, and he's down to 47K, I can't see how he can
Mike has
fold.
to go all in.
Fuck has been enough.
I think I put too much in this pot. I can't fold. I call
Right, that's exactly. He can't fold it at this point.
queen with hearts.
Oh, you're ahead. Look at
Yeah,
you.
Freddie's actually ahead. Yeah, he seems surprised to hear that. Just got to dodge a 10, and he does.
And you never
Look
thought
at
I was ahead there.
If you only had 10K more, you fold.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Damn it.
In my defense, I'm sorry, but I'm a really, really good player.
Yeah, see, that would just make it worse for me as a player if I was at the
Yes,
table.
my mother. I'm telling you, call it right now. She'll say my son is very, very good at poker.
And now JJ finds himself in the danger zone.
Store this out. Let's go.
No, it's too much in that pot. I'm ready to go home with it. Raise money.
Small.
It's a good jam.
Because as a player, I've been there too. It's like I've overplayed my hand. I put too much in the pot, and I think I'm beat. I'm like, but I can't fold
You should probably.
for only 47K.
Probably.
Almost 80K in that pot.
Joey with Queen
15,000.
Didn't he just have that, except in clubs? See if he has better luck with that Queen 10 this time. Freddie with the dead man's hand. Quickly gets away. Well, Freddie folded an ace, and Courtney and John both have an ace, so can't really count on the ace here.
80,000
80,000.
units.
So 85? Thank you for saving me
80,000. Raise to 80,000.
I heard 8,000.
You ever see the pinball machine when you shake it too much?
Tilt. Tilt the world.
Yeah, with the counter club hand. Yeah, but let's see, quick math. He's looking at a 12x raise, so yeah, it's totally understandable if you fold K9 here, Bob.
He folds it without a raise.
Well, yeah, he did, but now he gets redemption.
Nice race,
Didn't even have to use the AK. I must say it was a good day.
Alright, so then make some moves.
All right, the folks watching on our live stream can't see this, but quite a following has been gathering around the rail. Makes me wonder why they're watching live from way over there, because the rail is quite a distance from the table, when they could be watching on the live stream.
They want to know what happened.
5-3, see ya. Freddie's got 69, dude, and it's right to the muck.
Courtney with ace jack of diamonds.
Courtney's getting these big aces here.
Raise 13,000.
A raise that says, I do want to call, but only one of you, the rest of you take off, eh?
They're all taking off.
You're known as more of a future specialist.
I'm not sure if you would say take off, eh? Courtney was striking as Canadian.
All my fights are finished by most of them.
What's your go-to submission? You have like a signature go-to submission?
I'll try just working for your opponent.
The sharpshooter!
There's a plan.
Oh, right, an actual submission. I was thinking wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care. Whatever the opponent will give me, I don't care. I don't discriminate. You want to give me the arm, I'll take the arm. Give me the foot, I'll take the foot. Give me the neck, I'll take the neck.
All right, Freddie's first with an ace-9. Yeah, I feel the same way about ace-9.
I'd rather get choked.
Double up a few times, Freddie can afford to be a little more discerning with his
This
hands.
is the Kimura that you can get way.
But then you think about it.
Kimura all the way up to the back of the guy's head.
When you're thinking about it for the next 6 months. If your arms
24, Jack Bauer style.
you're just thinking about the guy for 6 months.
Yeah,
Well,
that's it.
let him have it. It's fine.
Still 6, right?
All right. Lots of events coming up here at PBKC. And for our winter events, the Paddock Restaurant's going to be hosting a lot of shows coming up on November 11th. we're going to have Nick DiPaolo performing right here in the paddock. And on December 9th, we're going to have Jackie Martling, the Joke Man. And on December 16th, we're going to have Chris McDonald's Memories of Elvis, the Merry Christmas Baby dinner and show. For tickets and more information on these shows, head on over to pbkennelclub.com.
They're going all in with Pocket 7.
All right, JJ, gonna play hockey with the hockey sticks.
Bob thinking about it with Pocket 3.
75 times.
I mean, he is the short stack, and this is a bounty tournament, so a little surprised he's not getting any action so far.
First one is an 8.
Second one is a 4.
Yeah, can't go with 8-4. Out of those hands, the trays were the only ones that could probably find the call.
If that was a 9, I was going 8-9.
Oh. Yeah, that's what you beat me with, right?
Yeah, the first hand.
No, you're not. You worked so hard for all those chips.
Yeah, you just got your chip stack back. I don't think you'll call
I didn't work
it. Ace, ace, ace.
These were easy to get. I'm the best player at the table. Look, even he left.
The best player in this game is commentating.
Sitting with them from like 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
Yeah, right. And if you believe that, I'll tell you another.
I didn't know you thought I was the best player.
Oh, Brittany got jokes.
His chips live on.
So does JJ with that 7 deuce. That's a joke of a hand.
Who got his
Yep, rib.
You did get it, man? I didn't remember.
You go give him a 50 back?
All right, Robert with some suited Nintendo.
Walk it out.
Now you're playing with power.
Give it, you know, like next time
Ready
he
with
shows
the
up
hand, King Jack.
and tell him, by the way, you lost in 10th place in the tournament.
Looks like he'll just come along for the ride.
Final table, all you need to do is play one fucking flop.
Suited connectors in the big blind. I've had worse
Less than that.
Like
in my big blind.
The guy had like 70,000.
Flop looks like.
There's a lesson there.
That's crazy.
All right, a little something for everybody. John got a low pair. Freddie got the top pair. Robert got himself a gut shot. Robert's like, do I want to chase a 7 for 12K? Nah. Two pair now for John. John's got the big stack. Freddie wisely checked. Probably wanted to see where he was at. He's gonna let the top pair go. Made a good read. Saw the 2 pair coming.
Soul read right there, Freddie. Soul read.
He looked deep into his soul and saw the answer.
I have not had to sweat past the turn once today with Robert.
Congratulations, now you're gonna have to sweat through it like 8 times because you said it out loud. Never say stuff like that out loud.
With Rob. So once I get Nick gets back,
Well, how do you catch 2 pairs? Any 6, 7, 3, 4, or 5?
That's true.
Yeah, Bob don't like the suited king much.
You got a lot going on.
And I got the guy who just wants to lead every flop he can.
Who? Me? I don't know. I'm not that guy.
You're so that guy, Freddie.
No, that's just a button raise. I don't even have a hand.
Hey, look at it.
it's a button raise so that they don't have a hand.
People in
Well, it's like psychology is so much part of the game. He's telling the truth, but nobody believes him. Classic reverse psychology.
Like I told you.
And he showed him. He was telling the truth. He's like, I legit don't have a hand, guys.
Ever since they started running, stopped running.
He probably thinks he made a move, but his hand was better than Courtney's.
You had 6 in your own hand.
Okay.
In my defense,
And then
I
I got
was
to
on
play
the
out of
button,
position with this.
And
and
have
I'm
to
a really
sweat.
good player.
Get back in.
Get him, Nick.
Says, get up, Nick. Careful what you wish for.
I can't. You're the best player here.
That's true.
His mom
Why are you talking to my mom?
Let's leave our moms on.
Freddie, anybody else at the table, I would say that your mom probably can ask as well. Not you.
Leave mothers out of this.
Okay, now, come on.
I know better. We played a
That
tournament
was a
together.
nice
He
trade.
was 15. He had to win the trophy so he could take it home to his mom.
Yeah. She has it on the mantle.
All right, we're already looking at some 86 suited. So who's getting these suited hands? These middle
You
cards
ever
suited.
make that speech and
You don't call?
Courtney with suited connectors.
Oh. I won't show
Courtney
you.
keeps getting these hands. You gotta think at some point he'll hit one of them.
I already know.
I give a reader off. I'll show him after the game.
All right, four-way action.
Four players.
And Joey flopped the best of that. Courtney got second pair.
45. I was scared.
A bet that screams I have a king.
Also, who won? The guy that wasn't in his bounty.
We just had that conversation. And I asked him if he was going to give it back to him.
He's like, no, why?
6-8 of hearts.
I didn't win the bounty that he won. I won his bounty.
It'd still be nice to give it back to him.
Just like
I'm sure he would appreciate
Did you
it.
show? No. What'd you have?
Watch the show, Freddie. You'll find out. He keeps asking questions that
Really, what'd you have?
can't answer. All he's got to do is watch the show.
King was what? 10? King 10?
King 2.
We're gonna see.
I had 6-8 of hearts.
Alright, there's been some craziness that happens.
You can do us around?
Huh?
You can do us around?
A real? No.
He had King 10.
Where you lying, man?
I'm going to give him King 10 of diamonds.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
And then they're going to call you when you're at home.
Yeah.
Guys,
and
blinds
I'll
are
be
up
like,
next hand.
"Hey,
They're
I
going to
know
call
you
you
had
out
this
on
hand."
it. You lied.
And then, afterward, you can't do
4-8-8 next hand.
You can't do no shit like that.
Mine's going up next to him.
Huh? No, I'm telling Ron. Raise 24,000.
There it is.
So great.
No, show not one.
Freddie, I know you want.
And respectfully, great.
Not watch the video.
I feel like Freddie's normally eating a salad right now.
9-3 off. All right, 4-8-8. We all took a vote to keep him at 3-6. Is that all right?
All right, so we're just going to play 3-6 until you get back.
Yeah, have your guy call my guy.
Okay.
No. I'd love to see one of them make a move with confidence.
And next hand, I'm just going to start playing aggressive. This is taking me.
Raise 20.
You got somewhere you gotta be?
Yeah.
I think I might do it this week. I started with 3 songs.
Is there a night tournament? Yeah. What time? 6? Yeah.
That's what all those people are out there for. They're spectating, waiting for the night tournament.
Alright, good.
What's that tournament?
I'm gonna
All in. 100.
Sometimes it's done before we're done. Oh, really?
I was thinking about it with the But no. Alright, I'll put
71.
King.
Turn them up.
I'll put
King 3.
Good luck.
3.
K's and trays. And there's a K. And a tray.
No, I had
Yeah,
a
the
three.
3's dead.
Yeah, the three's dead. Oh,
JJ, good luck in your fight.
And JJ.
Picking up 477.
JJ got knocked out.
I'll take it.
In 8th place, $477. A pimp named Hawk. What do you mean, where's the commentators? I'm right here.
It's on Bellator.
8 names.
Alright, Freddie.
Yes, and good evening to you as well. Is it? I was going to say, is it still evening in the UK? Pretty sure it's nighttime. It's like midnight out there, ain't it? I missed the raid. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was amazed that a king and a 3 came out on that K's versus Trey's All In.
Freddie with Queen 10 of Diamond.
It is a shame
I thought you would, so good job.
that the last 3 was dead. I mean, I really would have loved to see some drama. But thank you for the raid. A pimp named Hawk. It is always appreciated. So we got J9 and Queen 10 suited.
How much? 20. Why so much?
20,000. Freddie said that.
Turn card A6. Not much help.
9 for Joey.
Freddie needs to catch a queen or a 10 here.
Nice.
But nope. Not letting that one go all the way down. So $477 for JJ. Now in 8th place. We're down to 7. Yeah, don't call it a comeback yet, but I would say the story of the stream thus far has been Freddie coming back from, I believe he was down to 37K. He's had a little up and down, but with the backwards hat. Tim Name Hawk says a backwards hat? Nobody here has a backwards hat. Oh, John. Okay. Like, did he just turn his hat around to make you look dumb? or has it been like that all night? That's okay. I'm good with looking dumb. Not much in the way of fireworks tonight. There was a couple hands early on, but we might be in for one of those 40, 80, 80 nights here, everybody. So strap in. An actual normal weekend. What's going on? Yeah, it's pretty normal weekend for us too.
16.
Oh,
Craig making a move with 7 deuce suited.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, a bet to put the fear of God in him.
Section?
I guess I'll cheer for Mr. Lowry because my chips are in his stack.
No, Freddie's got mine. That's
Freddie let Skylar's hand go.
Root for the player who knocked you out, huh?
Yeah, I'm with them on that one. I cannot root for a player that knocked me out. I just can't do it. I'm petty. I'll admit it.
I would want them to win because they have all my chips.
No, I'm like you eliminated me. Shame on you. Shame on your cow.
Gene's back? That's the old guy, yeah?
No. Well,
Or is it Haitian Gene?
Courtney with pocket 8.
Courtney, do you wanna hit a snowman? Step up and win the pot.
There's old
Raise.
Gene's right there.
I've never seen him so bad.
22,000. I cracked his ace
There's
I've never
22,000.
seen him so bad.
with 8-10 offsuit.
Bob was Queen. I don't know if he's played a hand yet.
Bob? Yeah, he did. He got aces earlier.
Breaks like 30.
Is that the first hand?
I think so. he had aces. And Bob, come on, buddy.
That's 22.
Bob,
Oh, Robert was pocket 6.
you can't fold your way to first place, Bob. It's impossible. I tried. Trust me. I did fold my way to third once, though. Very aggressive final table. I just ducked. Sit there with my minor chip stack, and all of a sudden there was only 3 of us left.
Please don't show me your cards.
He leans over and then says, wait, that's
I would have gave you my chips.
All right, it's 8s, it's 6s.
1-6 already
Don't look,
gone.
don't look, don't look.
Oh, watch it.
8 in the window.
Ooh, oh, but Robert picked up a flush
Flush
draw. Robert ain't done yet.
30.
And not sure he wants to call that with a 6 of hearts. Jack of hearts are better, perhaps.
I said, oh.
He even said, I could catch something. He could.
Freddie is now 8 big blinds. With
Yeah, he's been in last place most of the game, but he keeps leapfrogging a player, and then they get eliminated. He started off last and is at 9th. Leapfrog Lee, and then leapfrog JJ.
That's because he's the best player.
Oh, yeah.
So.
He's the best player at the table, and you can believe it because he'll tell you so. Several times, whether you want to hear it or not.
Robert with a 6 of clubs.
Again?
Yes, again. Well, he's got a suited ace. Yeah.
Raise 20.
20.
You'd do the same thing if it was you, Freddie.
20,
You know you would.
Thank you.
Can't find it.
Oh,
Courtney with
Courtney.
kings. Man, Courtney keeps getting these hands. They do call kings ace magnets for a reason, though. Quit whistling, you Looney Tune.
Raise.
Got kings, and I want you to fold your ace. That's what that bet says to me. Yeah, neither would I. Ace 6 suited, not that great. But you know what is great?
So you're not pumping gas anymore?
The PBKC Mutt Derby coming up on Saturday, October 22nd. You can enter your dog to run here on our track in the Mutt Derby. $25 to enter our dog. You will need 2 people to handle your dog, 1 person at the start of the line and 1 person at the finish line. And if you have more than 1 dog, you'll need a 3rd person to handle it while the other is racing. And the races will be organized based on the dog's weight. The dog will compete for prizes. You can even bring a costume for your pup for the doggy costume contest. If your dog is racing, they'll get a free entry into the costume contest, $5 for non-racing dogs. It'll be a full day of family fun activities, live DJ, and trackside barbecue. You can register online at runsignup.com/race/FL/West Palm Beach/PBKC Mutt Derby, or head over to pbkennelclub.com for more information.
There's 7 of us left.
Craig with Jack 7 of clubs. Bob with Queen 10.
I need the
Like
next
the
3
winner.
spots just to move up so I can get my money back for buy-ins.
Yeah, Craig's jack is dead because it would give Bob a straight.
How many you buying?
So he needs a 7. 7 only.
Oh, I'm ahead now because I got some bounties. I think so far, if I get knocked down now, I'm plus like 80 bucks.
How much
Even is it's a win. Paid for my tuna melt. I'm good.
I made $50 and then 25, so I made 75.
But I'm winning this. If you look at the table. Nobody here is good.
Okay, Mr. Man.
John?
You're just begging
He's
for
a
a
good
jinx
player. He's
saying, saying
He
something
would
like
rather
that.
see me win. He's got more money than me.
He's in there. Good call, Bob.
Bob with the better hand. He can't know that. Jack for maximum pain. Oh, I didn't get my pain. But Bob did get 2 pair. I wanted a jack for the pain.
Bob plays 1 hand and takes it down.
Oh, hey.
Alright, Freddie, you have 8 big blinds.
Yeah, he's been hovering around that mark for a while now. He was up to like 120-something K. But he ran into some big pockets a couple hands in a row. So he's back down to 64.
What was you
Uriah Creep is correct. It is a nice raid, a pimp named Hawk. Feel free to raid anytime.
No? But you had the king.
I'm going to start off with a K-Tray. See you later.
Again?
Robert's thinking about the 8-9.
The bluff. The guy the bluff, man. That's all.
Freddie Queen 10.
Whatever it was.
All right,
Is this gonna be the hand?
it's going to be 1/8 of a stack just to call, so he just calls.
I had a king.
Bob. Bob with Jack Deuce. He's like, what the flip am I going to do?
3 players.
And how did the flop miss everybody?
Freddie said didn't miss me. I'm going in.
Yeah, Freddie's using his position. It's,
He takes it down.
with 9 deuce and Jack
No,
deuce.
you hear that? They can't let that thing go off like that. In the middle of a hand, they're like, oh, man,
It's hard
call
alert.
him. Call him. He's got queen high.
Alright, binds. Small and big.
I'm sure Freddie's just joking around, but that actually was the best hand. Against a Jack high and a 9 high.
That's what that chess guy did, right? Yeah, that chess player.
All right, Robert's going to lead it off. Ooh, Freddie. 2 ladies at the same time. Lucky guy.
What move to make?
I don't know if I called that right.
You didn't go to the college I went to.
Gotta try that. That sounds like fun.
I don't even want to look that up. If I look that up, I'm probably going to get spammed like you wouldn't believe.
Freddie's like, gee, what should I do? Yeah. Well, it might be a bit much.
It's Freddie.
Well,
Freddie
right.
loves going all
Freddie
in.
is a bit much, so you're right. It fits. But the idea is to get a call. I'm not sure he's gonna get a call.
I don't think he wants to call. I think he just wants to take it down right now. Want to shut it down, take what he
Bob
can.
folded. I was gonna say there's no chance Bob calls that with suited connectors, right? Robert, I mean Freddie is the shortest stack. Robert might be smelling blood, smelling a bounty.
88.
With his ace, he's like maybe. Yeah, I mean, ace 10. Yeah, I think about it a little more. 2 ladies at the same time.
Again?
He did not hold king. Stop it.
In my defense, I'm a really, really good poker player.
He knows what to do with queens. Sure, big blind. 8 and 8. If he was really good, he would have flatted and got you to stack it off.
No.
Ooh,
I flat him there and his king.
that sounds remarkably similar to what I said.
And you heard what he said? No, because if that happens, then his king comes.
You know there was an ace in the window.
Jack, it's just
You know there's an ace in the window. Guaranteed ace in the window right there.
I agree, Freddie.
I don't know. 2 of the aces were dead already, so I'm gonna say no. All right, Courtney, Kennel Club hand, no raise. Come on, you at least gotta call it.
I'm just gonna let it go.
How dare you, sir, on our show, disrespect our hand in such a way? You know what I'm talking about, Chad, right? Some of you have been on the show? Yeah. You play that K9 until somebody raises it. Or I will make fun of you.
Still 8? Yeah. You can't see behind me. That's what I'm saying.
I have no idea what I had. I couldn't tell you what I had.
I mean, I fold K9 quite frequently when I play, but I'm not allowed to play here. I play the hell out of it here. I have to go to another room where they don't have a dog track, so I'm like, can't play the K9 there.
John with pocket 8.
The snowman
Freddie's
cometh.
line.
Raise. 21.
Raise to 21.
21.
Using that chip stack. It's a
Yes,
bully.
Freddie, he's a
Uh-oh.
big line. Oh, Bob
This
with
is
jacks.
Bob. Bob has jacks.
All in.
All in.
I'm sorry, what?
These, my friends, could be a trolling.
Uh-oh, Freddie's got ducks.
Oh,
Freddie's got
God.
Steffi Mo's
Freddie.
hand. Oh, Freddie's got Steffi's hand.
Freddie, you can't let go of
Oh,
Steph's hand.
where's Steffi? She should be in the chat. She should actually be here in the broadcast booth instead of me, but we won't go there.
Are you making change, or did you say all in?
He said all in.
Yeah, I'm with John. He said, did he say all in? Like,
Good fold.
yeah, smart fold.
Windshield.
No, we cannot. You should know better. You of all people. You should know.
That's 113K. John with 491.
John's been leading since the start, but Bob's creeping up on him a little bit.
No, Bob didn't.
I'm just surprised he hasn't played that many hands, and he jumped right to all in. That took me a little bit by surprise. A little bit.
They want to shut it down. He wants to take what he can and shut it down.
You get at least one call. For sure. Probably two. And then I flop a deuce and stick it right in both their asses.
Comes 8-8 deuce.
Oh, Billy's going to play 8-10.
Damn.
For
Raise
reasons.
20.
Raise
Again?
20.
You raising my blind?
Well, he just saw me fold 8, so why wouldn't he raise? I got 6-2.
Ready with
Again?
10 of
All right.
Right
He's
behind
like,
him.
how dare you, good sir?
10 of club is being played.
Respect. We're supposed to remain neutral and not root for any players, but John calls the raise with the Kennel Club hand, so K9. Let's go. Oh, that's not K9. That missed everybody.
That is looking good right now.
Yes, please.
Freddie leading with his 10.
A black ice coffee, Miss Mary?
All right, Joey's got position. Does he have enough to represent an ace or a jack?
35.
He does.
Ready with a hand.
Yep. Joey played his position there, and he played the people, not the cards. So nice win for him.
Good hand.
Not good enough for that flop.
Oh, it was good enough for that flop.
I mean, it wasn't, but
Again? Is that all you play?
What do you say, you king?
is that all you play? It's like, you had the absolute worst hand I've seen call a raise in a while. Bob creeping up on the chip leader here. Will he open up his range a little bit, or will he keep playing it safe?
He's gonna let the diesel go. Yes, he does.
Yep, still playing it safe. Playing low in the
Robert,
weeds.
8-9, he likes
Raise
it.
at 20,000.
20,000. Courtney.
Yeah, Courtney was
8-5, I
Courtney
like it.
was getting hit between the eyes with the deck, but a little card dead lately. Surprised he's playing an 8-5.
30.
And he's about to get riggedy wrecked, son. And Robert flops that ace.
Last time I didn't even see that so perfectly. That's right.
You know, as a dealer, if I was in Nick's seat, I'd really want to color upset.
Bob with a 5 of clubs.
John's got a ridiculous amount of orange in his stack.
There's no. How do you make a move?
No.
With 5-3, yeah, no, I wouldn't hold my breath on that one.
Courtney?
42 is the answer. For life, the universe, and everything. Answer this hand.
Why'd they do that?
There we go.
8,000.
Well, how often does 4 deuce offsuit get a chance to shine?
His 7 just got a chance to shine last time. Maybe he was thinking for Goose.
Pig hunt. And why there's people that hunt pigs with just a knife and a dog.
I'm seeing an alarming number of phones out on the table. Not sure why.
Yeah, I just came back. I was living there for 3 years.
So to anybody watching, you should happen to find yourself on our live stream at a final table or at a live cash game. No phones on the table.
5 of spades.
This is with the RFID reader.
My town got 300 inches.
Robert was a
20.
Yeah, they are Apocalypse. They're looking for the next White Rabbit video too. Rabbit hunting.
Oh, John with King 10. Following. Foot and full.
Alright, if you can't play Queen 9 of clubs, he sure as heck ain't gonna play 7-5 of clubs. That would throw me for a loop.
Heads up.
Into the flop they go. Nada! So Robert leads with his ace high. Hey, John picked up an open-ended. But that's not an open-ended.
Give him or the nine. Give him the ace or the nine.
And if you are just rejoining us here at our final table for our bounty tournament, 10K guarantee, we are still 7-handed.
Can you hear me now?
40-80. All right, John with nines.
Courtney with fours.
25. Johnny, she said, smiled in a special way.
Haven't heard that song in a while. From the soundtrack of Short Circuit.
Who's Courtney, she said.
No, Johnny, not Courtney. Suited AK, we got fours, we got nines. We don't know what the heck Bob has.
So I'm thinking about it.
No, not this time. Joey with 8 deuce, yeah, he should not be thinking about it.
What's up?
2 of South Florida's finest. Heads up.
The flop they go. Ooh, a 4 for Courtney, but a flush draw for John. So that's a come hither bet.
Follows for 20.
All right, John's looking for a heart or a 9. Well, that's not a heart or a 9. The 6 also gives him even more outs, a 7 for a straight, but he misses everything. Oldham fan. No, her mic is fine. I think it's her voice.
What?
Projects from the diaphragm. Yeah, John shows it because, yeah, showing him doesn't really do anything, but it's like, dude, look how many outs I had.
Okay.
Any 9, any heart, any 7.
All right, Freddie with 11
Just-
big line.
Just couldn't hit it.
Bob is
Yes, thanks to the losing in that pot, Bob has now overtaken John for the chip lead. Freddie leading off with Queen 10.
right.
Right, sorry, 8,000.
Well, he's not going to raise this time. He's just going to play along.
He felt it though. He felt that Freddie wanted to.
Bob's like, Jade Trey. Yeah. Robert's Jack 8 against Freddy's Queen 10, and nada.
8.
Alright, cocktails in, Mario?
Yeah, Freddy. Yeah, Freddy. Freddy bet with the best hand.
Alright, next up.
I shouldn't say nada because with that flop had a blocker to the jack.
Bobby's back in to get some action.
Yeah, I believe both players were eliminated with Robert dealing. Should be wrong on that.
So the first one out. Next took it out.
Oh, okay.
I don't recall who took it.
Fine, I guess I'm just wrong about everything. John with 8s again. John's been getting them 8s. They'll do a 2.5x freeze. Ooh, ace 10, some queen jack. We might have some fireworks here.
I don't know if that will call. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, come on, it's queen jack and you got the chip lead. You can play this one. Robert's gonna play with 7-5, 9-3, but Freddy already has 16K committed to this pot.
Only 12K.
Dog shit now.
Yep. You're in for 16, Freddy, and you won't play for 12 more? That's
4 players.
that's a head scratcher.
Checks.
Not much. Need a ride? What's up with you? I can assure you, Holden fan, they do. After that flop, all those spades and not one spade for any of the players. Remarkable. John's not letting go of his hand. Yeah, Robert's got a small pair and a straight draw. River card of 10, so John's got the best hand, but there's 2 overs to his 8s. And there is a flush out there. I mean, it's not an easy call.
40 with all those chips. What is that?
He's gonna make the hero call. So John makes the right read and makes the right call. Yeah, I think he'll. Yeah, I think he'll be back in the chip lead with that.
Yep, lines are up. 5, 10, 10 now.
5, 10, and 10.
Yeah, this has got 40, 80, 80 written all over it. This final table.
10,000. Okay.
All right, Courtney's up first. Let's go, Queen 4. Craig with an ace jack. Just gonna call.
Raise 20,000.
Raising the 20,000.
Robert says, hell no. Yeah, not a fan.
John says he'll join.
I mean, he's already in for 10. So might as well.
3 players.
Well, Nighter, right? I'm not sure what that question means. I do know what that flop means, though. And Craig done flopped himself 2 pair.
45,000.
But he checks it, and Bob has thrown out a bet of 45. Dun, 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 dun. Nah.
Heads up.
All right, Craig checked last time, hoping to suck out a bet, and he does the same again. I'm thinking Craig should just smooth call here. Bob's driving all the action.
I had 7-10.
All right, I like that Craig's taking a little while. Putting out the notion that oh no, Bob, no, no. Yeah, I would have just smooth called that and let Bob bet one more time. Then gone all in.
Once he gets his king for his straight. Then you would have been kicking yourself. Why did I let him get there?
Well, that's part of the game. Just the way Bob has been playing today, he's been very patient and really only playing hands where he really's got something. And he's coming out firing. So if I'm Craig, I'm like, if he already has this straight or if he has a set, congratulations, bro. You win. But I would definitely have smooth called that there and saved it for the last round. But it ends up being moots because he calls the all in and they're going to turn it over and Bob needs a king. Ooh, and that's not a king. It's 2 pair over 2 pair. So Craig gets the double up.
Nice anchor.
How's that feel about?
Yep. It's not fun.
John in first with 405K. Freddie left with 9 big blinds.
And Freddie's just hanging around. He's been at that 9 big blind level pretty much all game. I mean, he keeps taking hits, but he doesn't go down. He's self-proclaimed best player at the table. Now this is dangerous.
Yeah, I knew you had it in you. There was some action.
He's throwing out some big hands. Yeah, with queens under the gun, it's at least 4x to go if I'm playing.
45,000.
And he makes it 4.5x. Now Bob's kind of in the middle of the pack. And it's hard to just let a pocket pair go like that.
And he's upset about the last thing.
Oh, and he makes the tilt move.
Greg raised, he's mad that he took all his
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm folding.
Yeah, fold all around. To Courtney, who has ace-10 suited. He lets it go. It's to Craig.
Like, I'm letting you guys
Finish him.
You guys battle it out.
Kings and 5s. Queens and 5s. I was so close. Good luck, guys.
Ooh, a 5! Bob spikes a 5! Craig needs a queen and a queen only. Oh, and Bob says, thanks for keeping my chips warm for me. I'll just go ahead and take those right back. Catching the 2 outer. Finally, some pain. That really amused John there. That exchange.
I moved it. Nice hand.
Alright, that puts Bob with 465K.
Yeah, Bob and John right there, neck and neck.
You should both keep shipping. Yeah.
A 26 my bad.
Well, 10 really. Because now he's in the big blind. Big blind and the ante, it's 20K blind. Bob with 6-9 suited. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, that's enough drama for now.
Like, I got my chips back, I'm done.
Need to Need to slow down a bit.
30,000.
Robert with ace 10 going to
Freddie with some
30,000.
suited connecting face cards. He has to like that.
Maybe he'll do his famous. Oh, and
Yeah. I mean, I mentioned it earlier, when you're the shortest stack at the table, you have to be comfortable going all in with it. That doesn't mean you should, right off the bat.
So be very careful. Okay.
I love when he tells him to be very careful.
All right, both of them flop a pair.
Fucking ace. Listen.
Folds immediately.
Listen.
Did Robert even act?
He's gonna
No.
feel so bad now.
Or did he just throw it in, just discuss it at the ace, like, ah, it's an ace, I lost.
He threw it in.
Small blind, big blind. 5, 10, 10.
Yeah. Tis what tis.
All right. Robert with 7 deuce. Oh, such power.
Back eight. No, thank you.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Plenty of kings for everybody.
5s no less. I can understand him shoving with like 8s or 9s.
King deuce, it's not good.
But he stuck a 5 in your ass, Craig.
But you're the small blind.
You should give him a big tip.
Right, so, I mean, you got to call that, right? You can't tell what Bob has. Flop comes ace, ace, jack. Insta check for both players. Craig might be good with his king.
I don't know, I think Bob hit a 7.
This one 8 out there. Craig's going to try to buy it, and I think he will. The irony is that 7 deuce was good. Hitting a 7 on the river. 7 deuce is like, yes! I got the nuts. Nice try. You can't check, Robert.
Oh, Freddie with ace 9 diamond. All in. There it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. He's down to 62K, and the blinds are coming.
Pocket 10.
All in as well.
And that's what you call protection. No one's calling that all in. So it's Freddie's ace-9 suited against Courtney's 10s. 1 over for Freddie. Gonna need aces or diamonds. Flop comes. Oh, starting off with a diamond. He's running diamonds. Nope, now an ace and an ace only. And that's not it.
Alright, Freddie, good game.
Courtney wins. Brutality.
Freddie's gonna take home $552 and the bounties that he took out.
Not bad for the best player at the table. 552 plus bounties. Pretty good day's work.
So then the night tournament.
Yes, the night tournament registration is still open, and I suspect several of our final table participants may end up there before the evening is over. Start off with John and his ace-5, no thanks. Freddie has been voted off the island, and only 6 remain. Yeah, since catching that 2-outer, Bob's like he's back into safety mode.
Joey raises 20,000.
King 5
Robert's got a
in the big
call.
blind with an ace-10. Heck yes.
Heads up.
I'll take a flop, please. Flop comes, not for no one. Oh, he's still betting like he's got it.
I think Robert
Well,
No?
yeah, he raised.
Thought
Joey
about
raised pre-flop, so that's something to think about. If he had just limped,
Yeah, but their heads up, you gotta take the small blind. The only way you can try to get the big blind go is straight.
well, yeah, he did raise pre-flop,
I know.
and then
That's what I was thinking.
Ben made a continuation bet, so that probably made Robert think
Did you say no?
he had maybe a small pocket pair.
Sixth place is $600.
Well, it's a little more. Is me or is that bong really loud? Like louder than usual?
You have to sit here and wait for 15 minutes while they run the numbers and count all the chips. It's just a waste of time.
Small blind, nothing.
10-6. Hey Trey, best hand we've seen so far.
Joey with 75, get out of there.
Robert with a Nintendo. He played a suited Nintendo earlier and he ended up winning.
No, it.
But that didn't happen last time, so don't think it's going to work out this time.
Alright, Jonathan first place with 450K.
Bob's right there, right on his heels. Just 20K less.
Robert only has 15 big blinds left.
Robert and Craig in the danger zone.
Somebody's not going to like it because the guy that's supposed to get $4 grand is going to get like 25.
40, 80, 80. Get ready, everybody. It's coming.
Robert with 8 boards, Benson, Evan.
Well, against John's 8, probably no. John limps with 8s?
9, 10
That's...
of diamonds at Craft in Vegas. I had pocket ace. Nap called me. Runs over 4 players.
well, John just thinks he wants an 8. Okay, never mind. Now it don't matter. Small value bet. Courtney still has a straight possibility. So John's got the boat. Courtney's like, all I needed was to pair one of my cards, man. You didn't have to clobber me over the head like that. John's going to add to his lead there. So there's a redonkulous amount of chips. See, can we get some yellow for seed 8? Some yellow chips, please. All right, Bob, 7 deuce suited.
Says no thank you.
Joey says, like they say in Canada, he's oot.
Queen, Jack of diamonds.
John with 8s again.
John in these 8s. I'm telling you.
It's like the 5th time he's gotten 8s.
Crazy.
Tonight.
Courtney has one of them. All in.
John's like, we're going to play for all the chips if we're going to play, boys.
After Robert, do you call here?
No,
Let it go?
I let it go.
Robert took your advice.
Well, I mean, he folded 15 minutes ago, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much my recommendation impacted his decision. But yeah, Queen Jack suited, it's really good. But would I stake my tournament life on it if I'm in 3rd or 4th place out of 6 players? No.
Small, big. 5, 10, 10.
I'll be all like, okay, fine, take my limp chips. You earned them.
So he says no to Queen 7. Who's out of there? I'm with
Does he have 8s again?
No.
I was gonna say if he has 8s again.
They raise to 25. I don't think anyone's gonna call.
Can't see Bob's hand. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Nope.
He was just a little late. That's all. I'll tell you what I would do if I was John right there. Like, come on, guys. It was only 8s. I'd have told him I had 8s again. All right. On to the next one, a suited AK.
This might be the hand. No?
He's raise it up.
33,000.
33,000.
Over 3x. I mean, Ace King is good. It's not great. It's still a drawing hand, not a made hand. So he may be looking to pick up the antes and blinds, which wouldn't be a bad play in his spot. He's about to be the big blind. So a free round of antes and blinds is that's always good.
John 9-10 offsuit.
Would look a lot better suited, but offsuit. Courtney, does he want to play suited Nintendo? He does not. What a range.
Raise to 25,000.
Bob's gonna raise with Doyle.
I like it.
Raising with Doyle.
Go.
He's like, what do I do in this spot? I mean, he just raised and
Robert took it right off.
says, you're not just going to take my blind like that, good sir. You shall have to fight me for it. Wow.
The deuce is good.
The deuce is very good.
Oh, I wish you would show it, but I know you won't.
Well, he doesn't have to. I mean, all you got to do is just tune into the stream afterwards if you wanted to see what happened. But yes, deuce was very good there. Now, what else is very good?
Pocket eights that are going to come out right now.
Camp Rusty's Dog Retreats, located right here on the PBKC property. It is a doggy day camp, and it offers the perfect combination of outside adventures and cozy indoor cabin time. Camp Rusty is designed to provide safe and healthy interactions between staff and your pets. Check out what they have. Cozy private cabins and an indoor climate-controlled room. Play areas that include natural and synthetic grass, jungle gyms, splash pools, shade and fans, and webcams so you can watch all the fun your pet is having during their stay. Sounds fantastic. For more information, head over to camprusty.com or give them a call at 561-640-7856. Robert with the hockey sticks. Love it.
All right, we have a John fan in the group chat.
Night Ride says, I got John to win. All right, it's Courtney's suited connectors, Jack 10 against Robert's 7s. And, well, 7s are leading. Courtney's got a lot of outs, though.
Robert's all in.
Any Jack, any 10, or any Queen for a straight. You could also pick up running diamonds. Robert's going to go to the mat with him. It would be very easy for Courtney to put Robert on an ace or a king, though.
I don't know. I don't know if an ace or a king would go already, but
I think a king might.
I don't know.
600 though. I mean,
An ace definitely would, but
I don't think a king would either. I would have checked it if I had an ace or a king.
You look like you limped within
Was the king good there? I folded a king.
There he goes.
I folded a king. Dag nabbit.
My kicker was 2 aces.
He didn't have A's because he wouldn't have bet.
Yeah, everyone said if you have an ace, you wouldn't have known.
He does
Right.
crazy shit all the time. Don't give him too much credit, guys. He had Freddie sitting next
All
to
right, Craig with 8-6.
him. Shit wears
There's
off.
no Bob with 8-19.
Wears off on me.
Bad habits are contagious. You're right about that.
I mean, I would say no way, but he did play.
Then too.
Yeah, he played Doyle, so.
You guys are like, he wouldn't shove an ace. If they had king, they were snap calling.
It's so bad.
Left-handed
7-5.
third.
All right, ball 4.
Courtney
Take your
lost
base.
with 3-4.
Felt like a monster card. I folded a hand that I never folded.
You just said I folded a hand that I would never fold.
Correct. That is a contradiction.
4 high. We make a pick. 7-5.
Yeah, as a dealer, I hate that. Players, don't do that.
Billy with ace 10. Don't do what?
He put the chips exactly in the O and made it tough to see. Yeah, don't do that.
I didn't know.
Yeah, see where it says the O and PBKC poke over? He put the chip right in there.
Heads up, Nick. Check dart.
Ace 10 versus 5-6.
Flop we go, and Craig, you hit the 6. But Joey likes to throw chips in a lot.
Check, check.
Check start.
So he may be suspecting him of a little dishonesty here. Joey need, well, not that. I was about to say he could use. Yep. Betting with the best hand. That 9 of spades came on the river, not the turn. He needed an 8 for a straight. Otherwise, Craig had the best hand since the flop, from the flop. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder with he's been very aggressive, but his chip stack's kind of dwindling a little bit, so he may have to put that aggression in check. Yeah, limping in this spot would be a very bad idea. Because you never know what Bob's got.
Yeah, Bob and he's not too happy about the other hand, but he is happy he double backed up.
Well, he got it right back the very next hand, so Bob's gonna play, which I don't think he's got garbage. Can't see his hand, but flop was kind of garbage though. So I'd probably throw out a continuation bet if I was Craig here. After raising pre-flop, you absolutely cannot show weakness. You might as well just hand your opponent the pot. If you check there.
Well, we know he doesn't play 6-9.
No. Could have kings again. Turn card of 4. Oh, 3 of diamonds on the river. Yeah, I don't think Bob has a 3. No, Bob is not. He's not calling a 3x raise pre-flop with ace 3. It's never happened.
Pocket 5, like 6s, anything?
Well, now I'm thinking, you know, ace king, ace queen of clubs.
I'm thinking of
Yeah, there's no overs to the jacks there. And the way Bob's been playing, I'm not scared of a flush either if I'm Craig. So If he's got better than me, I'm going to make him show it.
Ace Jack?
Ace Jack. Oh, the card reader slipped. It's Ace Jack.
Ace Jack and 7 Jack. Is that what it's called?
I think so. So Craig's going to win that. Robert and an ace 4. These ace rags are going to start to look more and more attractive as the field thins out. 6-handed, ace 4 is almost playable, at least in that position.
Oh,
9-3, I don't think 9-3 ever gets playable. Alright, Bob's got ace 4 offsuit. Joey wakes up in the big line with queen 9. Not too bad, actually.
All over the map. I'm working on it right now.
There's certainly worse cards to have in the big line. Alright, so Bob picks up a 4. Yeah, Joey picked up a gut shot.
Bob betting, I feel like.
Yeah, Bob's probably has a Bob probably has a king there.
Yeah.
370, 369, I think this.
1, 2.
Okay, what's John doing over there with his MacGyver calculator over there?
59?
Oh, he's probably trying to do a chip drop.
That is a dirty word on this show.
John 9-3. Courtney with 10-2.
I've already got everything. I just need to confirm numbers.
Alright guys, after this hand, you'll be on a 10-minute break.
Break time! Craig's like looked at 8 deuce and says, "Yeah, I'm good with break time. Get me out of here."
I think they'll end up tripping them up.
Yeah. Yeah, John doesn't need a wall of orange chips. You can go ahead and color him up. Well, too bad. I'll probably let him keep his wall of red chips, but those orange chips, they're getting turned into yellows. So it's ace 9 against queen 9. Ace of spike a queen here.
Did yours change?
And he didn't.
You were 179? Yeah, I just lost 20. So you're 159?
Bob does not have the better hand, but he does have the better position. And doesn't use it. You gotta use it. Bob. And Joey gave him a free card. I don't think Joey checks again. And he checks again. This time Bob is going to use the position. Night Red says you. Okay. Me. It just says you. You. Just you, and then regularly capitalized, not like in all letters, like a super villain. You. No, it's not that. Okay, so break time. While we're on a break, allow me to tell you, good viewers, about October's 100K guarantee multi-flight tournament. The tournament is it's going to be they're going to have 3-day ones with the 350 buy-in, 100K guarantee. They're going to be flights Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. This is happening October 6th through October 9th. We're going to have 3 flights
Anybody over here?
And if you bag, you can come back and play another flight. If you bag in multiple flights, you can bring your best bag forward, and your any other bags that you may have will be min cashed. And the final day of the tournament is going to be Sunday, October 9th, where you can play for your share of 100K guaranteed. And that's coming up October 6th through the 9th. Yeah, on Thursday's show they were asking me about that. We didn't have the dates confirmed yet, so. But spoke with the boss man today, and those are going to be the dates, October 6th through 9th.
This guy right here.
We're also going to have satellites
85,000
for each flight the night before. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night, you can buy a $65 satellite.
My bad. 160.
To try to win your way into one of our flights. No, Night Ride, that does not. Vehemently disagree with that. The multi-flight has been a huge hit. We've shattered the guarantee several times. I believe the prize pool for the September tournament was in the 180 range. But, Britt's looking that exact number up right now.
You good? You got everybody?
Yeah, Fold'em jumps in 184, I believe. Yeah, I'm almost positive it was in the 180s. I don't have the exact number in front of me. Britt's trying to get it.
That's good, right?
See, now you got me looking for that number.
Wonderful.
365. What is it?
Yep. Yeah, we're good to go. 365.
Yes, here it is. Well, for next month's tournament, not last month's.
Yeah, I'm looking for last one.
Okay, and also coming up on September 30th, we're going to have our $10 poker party. 1,000 guaranteed. So if you got $10 and you want to come party with us here at PBKC, you can play in the $10 poker party for a share of $1,000, and that's going to be on September 30th, which is this Friday. So if you've never been down here and you kind of always wanted to come down here and see what it's all about, you can play in our $10 poker party tournament.
I mean, I think it's nice. I mean, it's an up pitch.
And then October 6th through 9th, the 100K multi-flight. It is. I just had it in front of me. Dagnabbit. Frustrated with myself. Don't mind me, guys.
Yeah, that's nice. That's way better than mine. So wait, should we tell John?
Well, actually, I made a mistake. It is a $300 buy-in, not $350. $300 buy-in. 300 for Sparta. Okay, that's how I'll never forget it again.
Okay.
But the $65 satellites, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And should you at 6:15 p.m. Yes. So if you should win a seat at any of those, they will be for the next day's flight. And the flights will be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
No problem.
Featured tables
I mean, I try.
of every flight will be live streamed as well as a feature table and the final table on Sunday. So I don't know who that is, Night or Right. That's the second time you've asked me that. And I have no idea who you mean. Okay, taking a look at the table now. The chip stacks look a lot less intimidating after the color, huh?
That popcorn looks good.
John's gonna come back and look sad. He's like, I had like a wall. It's like, what happened? See that little stack on top of your reds there of yellow chips? That's what happened to your wall, buddy. Okay, we will rejoin the table, or maybe I will, since Brittany keeps sitting out of frame. All right, and let me see what else I can find that's going on here. And I'll remind everybody that tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., our monthly sports card and memorabilia show. And it's on the final Sunday of every month. So September's will be tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 3. The event is free admission. There are door prizes, great food, full bars, lots of free parking, and, of course, on all the TVs we have here in the tournament room, all the NFL action. You can catch it. All sorts of cards, memorabilia, autograph stuff, buy, sell, or trade. It's always a big hit. So head on down here starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow, 10 to 3, in the tournament room on the second floor of PBKC for our sports card and memorabilia show. All right, you been to the card show, Brandon?
I have not, but I have seen it set up.
It's lots of fun. Of course, if you know something about a particular piece, keep it to yourself. I made that mistake. Very famous hockey player had passed away that week, and it wasn't common knowledge yet. I kind of blabbed, and I was going to buy the card autographed, certified and everything. And when I came back, it had tripled in price because I let slip that the player passed away, and I was like, oh. Could have turned around and probably sold it at triple what I paid for it. That's just the kind of thing you can find at our memorabilia show. Might find some hidden gems for connoisseurs of sports memorabilia.
I don't know anything about any of them.
No?
I mean, we have cards.
They
I don't
got
know if they're
footballs.
worth money.
Oh, it's not just sports cards. I mean, they have Pokemon cards and Magic the Gathering cards.
We have all those cards at home, but I have no idea about any of them.
Bring them into the show. Give them a praise. Maybe somebody makes you an offer.
My kids love the cards. They have such old cards too.
Well, who paid for them?
I did.
Well, then they're yours.
They're my kids.
No, they're yours.
What's mine is theirs.
Yeesh. Didn't grow up in my family. All right, so we got the card show. And let's see.
I think they're trying to figure out a chip.
Yeah, they look like they're going over some math. Like really hard.
Yes.
Like I can hear John's phone from here. It sounds like it's working.
No, someone doesn't like
Crunching a lot of numbers. To be fair, all I know about Pokemon is what I learned playing Smash Brothers. I never played any of the games, never had any of the cards. But I did enjoy in several games sending Pikachu into orbit with with Link or Samus.
Okay.
Saying, bye, you little electric rat. Don't come back.
If they're discussing a chip shop.
Let's let the viewers jump in as well. John's really working that, and it's a little surprising because he's the chip leader.
It's not going to make sense.
But let's see, what time does this tournament begin? I believe it began at 11:15. Correct me if I'm wrong. The time, it's just about to click over to 7:30. So that's more than 8 hours of just grinding. So Chip Chops.
All right, guys, blinds are 10, 15, 15.
All right. It looks like no go. As they were talking about it, they were very cordial. I guess somebody said no because Nick just scrambled the deck. And we're going on with the next level. 10, 15, 15. The level now. With hopes for a chip chop dashed. I said it at the beginning of the show. 40, 80, 80. It's not that far away. At 10, 15, 15, I'm like, yeah, you can almost see it coming.
They want you guys to hold the action.
Okay. Craig doing his Matrix impression.
So hold on active for a minute.
Alright, go ahead. Raise.
Right, they gotta. If the hand began, you can't. Yeah, you can't discuss any kind of deal during a hand. They can go back to talking about it, but they do have to complete the hand first.
No, they weren't talking about it. They just had to. Oh, Bob.
King, queen? Come on, Bob. What are you waiting on?
He says no.
Maybe they really do want to talk about a chop some more. Yeah, I feel like he's ahead too. Not just because I can see the cards. Alright, updated chip counts. Joey and Robert down in the danger zone.
I'm the one that wants to chip chop 515K.
I mean, it's a decent lead, six-handed. Up over 100K.
This deep into it, I'd have at least 10 beers in.
At least?
I'm 3 drinks
I don't know, over under. Maybe it's the Irishman in me, but 8 hours of playing cards, 10 beers? That number seems a little low.
Joey with ace 5 says no. Robert says no.
It would depend on the beers, though.
26 is 25.
Are we talking Miller Lights or Heineken's? Because there's a difference.
It's gotta be 15. 15.
Yep, 15 will be a minimum bet. Courtney bets them in, and that's all he needs.
Right in the middle of the O.
Head on to the next one. Bob's going to be first.
Oh, he's 10-2. Let's see if he
Yeah, he won't play King Queen, but he'll play 10 deuce. Someone explain that to me.
Oh, he let go.
Robert obviously did not read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
20 like this 6-8 suited.
No, I don't hate it.
Craig says, well, I like my A7 better.
Suited ace, heads up. Always solid. This phase of the tournament, I find myself wondering, is there cake?
Ooh.
I feel like there should be cake.
Cake?
Yeah, for the broadcast table.
Oh, okay.
You know?
No.
I'll run it by the boss, but I'm pretty sure there's not cake. But...
No cake.
Right, Robert with 5 deuce suited, not gonna play it.
Option.
Courtney definitely not gonna play the duo.
Yeah, Bob's checking us is 8-9.
The flop they go. Craig and Bob almost even in chips.
Let's go play against each other a lot.
Well, we'll see who the better player is. Neither player has anything. But Bob, Rivers, and 9. I feel like the first person who bet wins. They checked it all the way down. Nobody had anything until the river. First guy to throw out a min bet probably wins that pot.
You gotta bet the nuts, man. You get a 1-round penalty.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Probably ought to get a penalty.
He was last to act.
You don't bet the nuts on them. Get a 1-round penalty. It costs a lot. Just a little. 40,000. 40,000 with no action.
King 6. Oh, thank you.
King 3, no thank you too.
What do you get? 10s. Decent hand.
50.
A 5x raise.
He's watching it.
Yeah, that says. I just want the antes and blinds, please. I don't want any trouble. Please fold your ace 9.
John was 6'4".
Play some Nintendo, John. No, John don't like Nintendo. Must have grown up a Sega kid.
I like Sega.
Yeah, of course you do.
I like all of them.
Raise. 45,000.
No for the win. Back in the day. Today, oh no, absolutely.
I have a Nintendo.
Now it's all about PlayStation.
I have a Nintendo and a Sega. PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. I have it all.
Dang. Or do you mean your kids have it all? Because you
Xbox.
bought it for them, yeah.
Well, no, I had it before then. The Nintendo Switch I got for them.
35.
So everything else is. All right, Robert, we're 6 big blinds.
Fading away. He hasn't got anything to play with, so that's the problem with being the short stack this late in the tournament. The blinds just eat you alive.
John's still in first with 500K.
And Bob's creeping up on him, but John's still the slight lead. And not in that position. If everybody folded around the button and I had that on the button, yeah, I'd probably play it. But under the gun, yeah, you can't really. No, I mean,
All in.
All in?
that was unexpected. I thought maybe he was just, it's an extra 5,000. I thought he was just going to call the 5,000 and see a
I
pop.
thought it would fold.
No, 15K and you're already 10K in,
But you gotta go in.
and you're short stacked. You can't just give
It's
your.
all in or fold.
All right,
There it is.
John's ace high.
All right, Robert, taking 671 for 6th place. Good game.
And then there were 5. Who will be voted off the island next? Well, the stats say Joey. But you never can tell.
On the 590 chips now. And the rich keep getting richer.
You must be new here. That happens all the time.
Raise.
In fact, I'd be shocked if the rich didn't get richer. All right, Courtney's got KJ. This could get him in trouble. KJ against KQ.
Heads up.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, Courtney's in so much trouble. He checks, possibly. Yeah, Courtney can catch a queen for a chop. That's it. Courtney cannot win this hand. He can only suck out a queen for a chop. Ace on the river. So that might make Courtney think, well, my kicker just got better. I've got trip aces with ace queen.
I would someone have a boat, a flush.
65.
3x at least. On Bob, I hammer him. At 65, I'm coming at least, let's see, 3x, 200.
150,000.
Well, it's barely it's slightly more than a min raise. But considering the size of the pot, I don't think Courtney can find a fold. Yeah, I folded. That's what I was thinking. I said 3x. A 3x would have been 195, and just make the math easy, 200. But 150 may have been the wiser play, just because Courtney probably thinks he's beat.
Who knows?
But he can't. You can't fold for that money with a pot that size. You're committed. You're beyond committed. Yeah, you think so, Folding? Think he jams? I'd be shocked if he jams. He's got trips. There's straights out there. There's flushes out there. Yeah, I don't think he jams here.
don't know. Courtney does weekend stuff.
Yeah, there's lots Courtney can lose to here.
I think he thinks that he has a straight.
Yeah.
Or a boat.
Right.
Think about it, Courtney.
And also the way Bob has been playing is also an indicator, because Bob, well, I don't know if you've been watching from the start of the final table folding, but Bob has pretty much only laid out significant chips when he's got it.
I don't know.
I think I've seen him bluff one time all night. And the irony is he was bluffing with the best hand.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone's seen his hand.
It is.
He did bet with nothing.
Fold'em says 10-4. No, he bluffed with 10 deuce. And it was
But
and it was
then
beautiful.
He bet against what's his face and showed nothing.
Courtney makes he makes a good fold there. I think if Courtney watches the video when we're done here, he's going to be very pleased with that move.
I knew it.
That one had it all.
Unfortunately, he did lose a lot of chips in that pot, even though he minimized his losses, and he is now down in the danger zone.
I flopped. Drop it, king, queen. I was behind.
I would have bet $100 if it was king.
King jack.
And that was a significant pot. It put Bob in the lead, and now Bob's got sixes. And just, I'll never understand limping with a small pair. You're begging to get raised, basically, and that's exactly what happened. So if you're not going to throw a raise out there with your pocket pair, just don't play them.
I'm lucky a jack didn't.
Yeah, under the gun, there's zero chance I limp with sixes.
Without the hearts.
I'm either going to pop it or I'm going to fold them.
Without the hearts, you would have got me.
Had a king queen. I was kind of worried that you had.
And with Bob's chip stack, I'm definitely raising. If I have Joey's chip stack, I fold it under the gun.
Eight four, John, do it.
He got those chips
I know.
because he doesn't do that stuff. I doubt he would have got past the first break playing like that.
This one flopped his hand.
Not pre-flop.
Why not?
Heads up.
Look at that. 8-4 would have been beautiful.
It's still vulnerable. And I can't see Bob. Yeah, min bet. He's not going to play that for the gut shot.
Yeah, we have John with ace 3. Off 2.
I mean, five-handed, those ace rags get better and better. Not quite good enough for John. Courtney's in fourth place out of 5. So stack sizes are gonna be a thing going forward. Yep. Yeah, when the chips start to get lower, the picking up a round of antes and blinds are always good.
We have Rob stepping back in. Let's get some action,
I don't know.
Rob.
I thought Nick brought some action. A lot of action that day. is going to lead it off with Queen 5.
No, thank you.
No, spank you.
Bomb. Ace 5.
Yeah, with position and only 3 players in the hand. I don't know, Bob. I would have played with that, I think.
Done. You're all in on it?
Yep. And ball 4, John. Take your base.
You can ask these guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't like the odds of a chip chop at this point. Two guys are in the danger zone.
Pocket 10 for
Joey with
Joey.
10s.
Johnny
He's all
three.
in. He's taking his shot.
Calls. Bounty tournament, baby.
John with not the chip lead, but a big chip stack. Ace rag against 10s. All right. Ooh, open-ended. Joey does not want to catch a 10. An ace on the river. And Joey eliminated in 5th place. $857. Not bad for a day's work. That makes Courtney the lowest stack on the table, and he immediately begins talking about a chop.
Floor 67.
John with 755K. Bob with 605.
He can do it right here.
Count your chips, guys.
Bring me the thing. They got it.
You can just do it right there, right?
Yeah.
Gene, just come down here. They have it.
He has it. 3, 4, 6.
Like, come on, get down here. They got it.
3, 6, 5.
I gotta do the fucking payouts.
And here comes John's working phone. Didn't get enough work last time. Gonna work it some more.
I know, but we have the software over here.
605, sir.
So John's back in the lead.
365.
I'll do some math too. 50 minus 10. So Courtney has 11% chips. Yeah, I can't blame Courtney about asking about a chop at this point because four-handed, the blinds come around very quick and they keep rising.
605 is next. 4058.
It's coming up right now. 4058. 2511. 1653. 1157.
Hey, look, that's what's up there.
7, you're short. 1756, 2177, 2617, 2827. If I get $3 grand, I'll do it. I need 168.
Calculates.
Sorry. $73. 173. If you guys come up with 173 to get me to $3 grand, I'll do it. All right, let's play.
Ooh, and an immediate no.
Well, that was only you speaking. Do you guys want to come up with 173?
Well, unfortunately, a hand has started. Courtney with 7 deuce in the small blind. Brutal. But it's only 5K to call. Right, so I'd call as well. He's got the better hand. Pre-flop, that's amazing. He's got the better hand post-flop too. Craig does have a lot of outs, though. Well, that's not one of them. Courtney with 2 pair, leading the way. On the river, a jack.
I was like, I wonder if
Counterfeited. But Courtney's still got the best hand with a 7 high. Sickening. Is he going to represent?
Golden.
Oh, the pump fake bet. I think when Courtney watches that hand, he's going to be very proud of himself. I'm not even in the game. I'm proud of him. After that, with 7 high.
10, 15, 15.
All right, action starts on John. The 9 deuce. Yeah. No like. Jack 7's not bad.
Raise to 30,000.
Raise to 30,000.
And Bob's sitting there in the big line with his 8J.
I'm like, at least I hope it.
Yeah, I'm thinking raise to at least 75 in that position. Nope, just gonna call.
3 players.
Wow, Craig flops 2 per. That's why Bob should have reap. He's gonna represent here.
50,000.
Courtney, in this spot, his flush is dead. He needs runners for a straight. Yeah, he's gonna get out of the way. All right, Craig, you know what time it is. No, just gonna call. Okay, he's gonna slow play it. I like it.
Oh, you could have just
Ooh, I like it a little less now. One of his pairs is counterfeited.
There it is.
Oh, and Bob caught up. Oh, dangerous slow play.
Well, you don't slow play.
I like to slow play quite a bit, but you gotta be open to that. And yeah, I mean,
Taking you out right there.
Craig knows it too. He's like,
Play it, steal all your money.
You still play it, I'll steal your money, he said.
slow played it when he flopped the 2 pair. I mean, I think they both missed bets. I mean, I was expecting a repop from Bob pre-flop. And a bet from Craig when he flopped the 2 pair. Because on the turn, his 5s were dead. So he's already vulnerable at that point, and he still checked. He let Bob catch up.
Alright, Bob is now in the chip lead with 765. Courtney, ace 10.
Decent. Four-handed ace 10 is an excellent hand. No, I think John's gotten enough 8s.
It'd be fun.
It'd be funny, yeah, but even four-handed, Bob is not having the ace rag.
Heads up. Check. Check dark.
Courtney's ace 10 against John's king queen. Yeah, but John's got open-ended. Ace or 9, and there's the ace, and Courtney's got 2 pair, and that is bad news. And all in a call, and John shows his Broadway. Courtney's got to catch an ace or a 10. He's got to boat up, or he's done. Oh! Oh! Mighty! Mighty! He's hitting. He's hitting. He's hitting on the river.
Alright, Bob
Courtney.
755. John is now down to 525. Courtney with 455.
Courtney on life support. And the dealer, clear! 10 on the river, brings it back to life.
Chopperoo.
Bob with 8.
Well, if they're talking chops, John, yeah, John lost a lot of leverage there.
He did. I don't think he's gonna get free for him.
Oh yeah, hold on, fan. Yeah, that tall Josh, he makes a clip show, and yeah, that's definitely going in the clip show. All right, Ace King against Sevens. The hockey sticks taking on the AK, and the hockey sticks are winning so far. Turn card. Oh, they're not winning anymore. But John can pick up a flush.
Yeah,
80,000.
And despite the way Bob has been playing, John's not going to let it go. River card. Then 8s. Bob's going to win this with 2 pair. The AK. And John, yeah, after getting rivered like that and then getting turned like that, you have to kind of wonder if he's tilted or not.
3rd place, 400 cards.
Bob with a commanding lead now. Almost a $500,000 in chips.
Going up next.
Yep, and they spent so much time discussing the chop, they burned a lot of this level. So we're at, I think this, yeah, next hand. We're still at 10, 15, 15, but it's going to 10, 20 next. So now Bob's got chips to play with.
When he says I'll play my 7.
3 players.
Well, diamonds, well, they're not quite dead, but... Oh, wow! Bob's 10 high, leading the way.
30,000.
Yeah, good timing, Hold'em fan. So Bob bets. I'm sure he thinks he's bluffing, but he's not. He has the best hand. 5 on the turn. That gives Craig a straight draw as well. King on the river. So Bob with 10 high.
All in.
And Craig's like,
Does he call with 10 high?
he's, yeah, no, that would be the call of the month.
That would be.
Yeah.
Alright, blinds are up, guys.
But with 10 high, there's no way you can make that call.
Craig up to 250K now.
John and Courtney joining him in the danger zone. He was just Craig in the danger zone, but now that it's 10, 20, 20, danger for all 3.
First place is taking $4,058.
Big blind Annie, 10 big blinds. That's all they got.
And Jack. So let's do the hand.
I mean, on the button, King Jack, 4-handed. I love that. Yeah, we're gonna play this one. Courtney threw out the bet and was like, "Come on, money bags, give me some more chips."
I can almost read his text messages.
What's that?
I said I can almost read his text messages.
Well, at least he doesn't have the phone on the table. That was John's got his phone on the table, and that's naughty.
Going to have 8-10 off too.
got
Bob
chips,
plays
Bob.
9-2.
What?
It's like his
That's not even the
10-2.
first time he's playing it either.
It's like his 10-2.
And he wishes it was 10-2 right about now. Courtney betting with the best hand. Second pair. That'll learn you to play 9 deuce.
You're a small one. Greg was Jack 7 clubs. Nope.
Not this time. John also did not read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I said I'll fall with my 2.
42 is the answer. It hit no one. Nor did that. First person to bet wins.
Courtney's still looking good.
First person to bet wins. Nobody bets. A min bet at any stage wins that hand. Alright. Peter Bob, first act. And he's got the ladies. Bob loves the ladies. But do the ladies love Bob?
We'll find out.
55,000.
55.
Just shy of 3x. I don't hate it. Yep. Well, nobody had anything really.
All right, Bob with 855.
Courtney.
He's in second with 530.
He has escaped the danger zone.
Oh. Guys with 10 big blinds, John with 17 big. John with that one, a diamond. I like it, but does he?
Yeah, well, I'd like it. It's decent.
55. Courtney's gonna win. All right, Bob. What do you got?
Yep.
Nothing?
Just picking up a round of anties and blinds. Everyone here is going to get at least $1,100 from here on out.
Oh, Courtney with 7 deuce.
Seven deuce.
Courtney, make a move.
Close it up with 7 deuce. No, I'm kidding. Courtney, don't do that. Come on, I was just kidding. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Fold it.
Bob with ace king.
The 7 deuce was about to get.
Oh, John's gonna let my 8-4 go.
45,000.
To be fair,
I know.
it should
I know.
always be let go. Elsa, let it go.
Good.
Be like Elsa when you see 8-4.
I don't like to be like her.
Be like Elsa.
I like to be myself.
I didn't say all the time. I said when you see 8-4, be like Elsa. Let it go.
Let it go all in?
No. All right, Craig, the short stack, but Queen 10 suited in
I like it.
with the short stack. Ah,
Shove it in. Raise what? 60?
yeah. Because you at least want to accumulate some chips when you get a hand like that.
Oh, Courtney.
Courtney with a suited kennel. Yeah, see, it's a different game if Craig shoves there. You know, it becomes a lot easier to fold that K9. But little 3 X-rays. Definitely worth playing. Not sure why he took that long. 60K. All right, to the flop they go. There's a queen, and it's a, ooh. Two pair for Craig. Courtney needs help. He's gonna need a jack or running hearts. Yeah, he's an all-in. Yeah, he's not playing that.
I need some hearts on that flop. 2 hearts. I call you.
Yeah, I believe that. I said if there was one more heart on that flop, yeah, he probably does play.
I need some hearts right there.
I crushed that flop.
Huh?
I crushed that
I know
flop.
you did. 2 pair, right?
Ooh, Courtney with a dead-on read. So if he goes back and watches the stream, he'll be like, "Hey, I called that."
There's 2 hearts I call you.
Good job there, Courtney.
By a shove. I was going to slow play it, but I tried that before and lost 200,000.
Yeah, I annoy players at times when I'm dealing tournament because I won't pitch a card until the antes and blinds are posted.
Yeah.
They're like, "What are you waiting for, dealer?" I'm like, "For you to put up your freaking ante, bro."
I'm going with Queen Jack of Clubs.
These two battled with suited cards last time. I was worried Courtney was going to limp there. I'm like, yeah, Courtney, don't limp. You've got to put a raise out there.
I don't know, Craig may call at 9-10.
I think Courtney's counting on it.
Oh.
All right, so KJ club, 10-9 spade. Flop they go. And there's a jack for Courtney.
All in on a call?
An all in and a call. So Craig needs a 10. Oh, I was about to say a 10 or a 9 or an 8. Oh, and Craig.
Giving Courtney with 109K using Tables.
Yeah, very. Craig did have a lot of outs. So
Courtney.
John and Courtney now in the danger zone. Craig up to second place.
Ah, man.
Well, that's why they call it gambling.
I still had a,
I don't think you should have called for it, dude.
I still had a job. No, I didn't see you turn 2 pair. I didn't see you
Small big. Yeah, I was saying, you were that connected.
You said
And
deuce, I'm like, all right, deuce.
The run out came so fast. I didn't even get a chance to say what Craig needed. And then bam, he's got it. He's there already. I'm like, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Courtney with 9 big blinds.
4.5.
I do there.
You always got to chop that number in half to get the real number. With the big blind ante. All right, with the last couple of hands that Craig has taken down, he may be eyeballing Bobo there, thinking about challenging, going after the king there.
I guess probably because I checked out.
But he's got kicker problems right now.
Get the whole pot.
And both players flop a king. Bad news for Craig.
I was gonna bet it.
40,000.
Yeah, Craig might be able to get away from this.
Oh,
Like
no.
just the how Bob's playing. He's only really laying out bets when he has it. Ooh, Craig gonna try to steal it. Yeah, Craig. I mean, Craig must have seen it coming. saying, well, I can't just call. I said, but maybe if maybe he'll fold if I try to push him. No. The push doesn't work this time. Turn card. 5. No help to either player. He still needs an 8.
All in.
And he's going to try the push play again. Finish him.
Calls. All right.
Craig needs an 8.
And an 8 only.
And only an 8 can help. And it's a trade.
All right. Craig is out.
Bob wins.
4th place, taking
Brutality.
11:57. Good game.
Now, anything can happen at the table. No lead is insurmountable. But that's a pretty big lead Bob's got. He's well over 1 million in chips ahead.
You got all the chips now.
Well, no, he doesn't have all the chips. He's got just shy of 3/4 of them.
Most of it.
But hey, you could start going card dead.
Courtney with 9-3.
Trust me, I know.
Are you gonna pray that Bob's out?
Yeah, both players might be thinking about folding their way to second. Bob's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna give you 10K more in chips. I'm just gonna be that guy. So at this stage of the game, 40K blind every third hand. So Bob can play a very patient game if he wants to.
Bob likes
And also increase pressure on the other two if you throw out some raises and kind of bully the table a little bit. Ooh, Courtney with an ace 9. With the better 9. Bob needs a queen or some hearts. And he gets both. He gets both. He needed a queen or some hearts and gets exactly that. A queen and 2 hearts. So Bob's in control here. And Courtney's like, nah, you win.
Courtney has 6 big blinds.
Great.
17.
Wow. 2.5, really. Because he's got to put just shy of 10% of his stack in blind in a small blind. John's not quite in as bad a situation. He can play a little bit more patient, but Courtney's got to do something, and he's got to do it very soon. And he did not get a good hand to do anything with.
Courtney's calling with 7 blues.
I mean, 10K. When you only got 130K, any 2 cards, right? All right, to the flop. John's jack high, best hand here. Yeah, I don't think Bob's going to lock horns with anything less than a monster. All right, well, we got action with that down. All right, we're bringing in the closer.
You're nipping the hot seat again.
Ashley would have crushed this table like 3.5 hours ago. Yeah, this is worst possible spot to go card dead. It's so bad.
55.
Yep. King deuce, not enough. I'm not sure. Bob, why would you show?
I don't want to.
You're showing there just reinforces the notion that he only plays the monster hands. Courtney down to 110K, and he's in for a third of his stack blind. All right, if I'm Bob here, I'm definitely playing. Whatever 2 cards I get thrown, I'm playing because I really want to try to knock Courtney out. I don't get folded in there. Yep, Courtney's gonna go for it. Queen 9. Yeah, it's not bad.
That's gonna get you. That's gonna get you. You had 4 high beat? Come on.
I'm having a little fun with it. Yeah, 9-7 and 9-5 off. I think Bob might get a walk here. Queen Jack as well. I would have put some pressure on Courtney there. I would have raised it. He's gonna slow play it. Well, Bob can't lose now. 2 pair now, queens and jacks. Throw something, Bob. Not your cards.
Wait on me. Wait on me.
I mean, Courtney would have folded any bet, but still, it's the principle.
Alright, Courtney, 5, 6, 9.
Yes.
1.5 million chips. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. All right, Courtney's out of there. Every 3rd hand is free. Wow. Bob's just living right now. Yeah, I mean, Bob is leaving himself so vulnerable to being bet off the hand. Nobody bets. John was so aggressive earlier. If he showed some aggression there, he probably takes down that pot. Yeah, it is, Rain Man. I mean, he's catching everything. And earlier in the game, he really wasn't catching anything. I mean, he basically folded for an hour until he got pocket queens that one time.
John was playing jack.
Yep. All right, just gonna.
Courtney needs to play.
Playing some suited Nintendo. Ooh. He pretty much needs running spades at this point. Ooh, there's a spade. Check out Courtney with his straight flush draw. That would be sick. I mean, he's got outs. He's got outs. Lots of outs. But that's not one of them. John boats up. Yeah, Courtney has literally nothing to call with.
He only has 50K. You gotta let it go and play for the next hand.
So what I mean is that Courtney beats nothing. There's nothing he can beat. I mean, he's got 6 eyes. Yeah, Rain Man, I agree. I mean, it's not that Bob is playing any kind of badly. He's not. But it's just with a chip stack like this and a monster lead like this, you gotta bully these guys. You gotta make it, you know, 3 or 4 times the blinds just to see a flop. Don't even give them a chance to play their draws. And if the shorter stacks catch a monster like a big pocket pair or a suited ace, ace paint, make them pay to draw it. Yeah, Courtney's is as slow, as short stacked as he is. 5 deuce. I mean, you want to tell him he's got to make a move. He can't make a move. Not with those cards.
I just put it in right here.
It's either this hand or next for Courtney. He's
I
down
put
to.
it in here because all the money's in now.
What's the second one? 27-11.
Yeah, he's also running really good. And maybe they fold to every one of his raises if he does play more aggressive. But, you know, the hands would be going a lot quicker. Courtney with 8-7. He's down to 40K. He will be all in blind next hand. All right, he's gonna take a spin on 8-7. Probably doesn't think he's gonna do any better next hand. All right, Bob.
He's all in.
He called. Took a while to call. I'm not sure why.
3 players. To the flop.
With Jack 8 suited, I snap call that. To the flop they go. Nada. Turn is a 5. Still nada. Ace on the river. Aces and 5s with a jack. He's got the best hand. All the cards have to come up. Yeah, Bob probably doesn't want to turn over his cards. But he turns over the winner.
Aces and 5s with a jack.
All right, Courtney.
And Courtney, I mean, he went down into the danger zone so many times, and he battled back so many times, but he just went card dead at the worst time you can go card dead. I think that 8-7 was the best hand he's seen in the last 20 minutes.
Very good job today.
Good job, Courtney.
$1,653 for Courtney and his third place finish. And we are down to heads up. Bob has a 5x lead on John.
You were late for work today, Twan.
Twan trying to chime in from the peanut gallery. They can't hear you, Twan.
Twan said, "This is what happens."
No, don't give him a platform on our show. This is our show.
This is Twan's show. You didn't know?
No, this is our show. It's Twan's show when he makes the final table. If he don't make the final table, it's our show. Okay, Bob with suited Doyle. Well, they don't like him. Bob picked up a lot of outs, but that's not one of them. Queen high for John. And they check it. They keep checking. It's somebody needs to bet. Like Ryan Man said earlier, Bob, I mean, with that chip stack, Bob needs to start pushing John around.
Yeah, but I don't think they have a lot of experience playing heads up, so they probably do chop a lot. I see that a lot when people check a lot, check it all the way down.
I know, but with that chip stack, it needs to cost your opponent chips to see another card. There's no such thing as a free card. And if I have his stack, I'm pushing him around. And if he catches a hand and he slow plays me, okay. I've got 5 times as many chips. He's only going to be able to trap me once or twice before I get wise.
Alright, Bob was 6-4 clubs and John was 2-3.
Ooh, lots of outs for Bob. Yep, any club, he's there. And he's going to bet. Now he bets. Now he gets aggressive. John flopped Broadway.
150? Raise. 150.
I mean, yeah, with that draw, yeah, I mean, it's tough to fold there for what you've got in the pot. Turn card, a deuce of spades.
Check.
Will help.
All in 170?
All in.
You have to call here, Bob.
Oh, he's gonna fold it.
That was a great flop for me.
Oh.
I love how much pain you're in.
I am.
Folded.
You know what? Let me turn the pip back on. This is me.
Play both hands.
Alright, we're gonna put him
You're
in
gonna
5,
call
right?
that after he repops you on the turn. You're gonna fold. with the draw that you have. If you're in for the 150 on the turn, how are you not in for the 170 on the river? I don't get it. I don't want you all to see my pain face. So I'm gonna.
Johnny has my hand. Just call one time for me.
No, he's not gonna call.
Do it.
No, he's not gonna call.
Do
Fold
it.
that. Fold it. Fold it now.
Yes. You're in there.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the pit back on.
Swimwear.
I'm gonna turn the pit back on. She is giddy, ladies and gentlemen. She's been waiting for somebody to play this hand all tournament, and nobody has. And wow, it's a head. John flops an 8, and he's leading. He's so excited. She was like so happy.
I am very
Like
happy.
I wish the pip was on when
I
he
did
called.
it.
Like when he called. She danced like a little ditty in her chair. She's all like like that. I wish you guys could have seen it.
All in? He went all in with my hand?
Yeah, he went all in. Well, now he's got 2 pair, and Bob wisely folds.
Good job. I'm proud of you, John.
John.
We have
Hey,
a lot of people on the
spoiler
line.
alerts! We're behind you guys.
They're talking about the 8-4. They're all
Yeah,
excited
man.
about the 8-4.
Yeah.
Lines are going up 15, 30, 30.
All right, suited connectors for John. Catching up. And Bob, I mean, like I said, I know with the bigger stack, Bob needed to be more aggressive, but with 5-3 off suit, looking at a 3x raise, not the time. But apparently we have some fireworks to look forward to. All right. 58-42%, Bob's lead. John's chipping away at him.
John with Jack 5 opposite.
65.
Bob raises a 65 with his
Yeah, with his mystery hand, we don't know what he's got.
Heads up, check some of the dark.
Against John's Jack 5 off suit.
checks in the dark also.
And that's a lot of diamonds. Bob says it's a hundo to go, my friend.
Says I'll let my diamond go.
John's like, you know what? I just got these chips. I'm all right. You can have it.
Wait, if I don't do it like this, do we get a 2 break?
Breaks are for the mortals. This is heads up.
I forget about it.
Alright, Bob was 7-5 club.
Yeah, Bob was getting all the hands earlier, and not only did he show mercy in several spots, John's starting to get hit with the deck. So even if Bob wanted to make moves at this point, it's gonna be tough. Because John's getting some pretty good starting hands now. Bob got the better of that one though. Middle pair. And now he's going after John. And John lets that ace go.
Nine 5 for Bob.
John, do me a favor, buddy. Put that other card in the box. No, don't take that one out of the box. Put the other one in. No, we don't know what John has. We know what Bob has, and it's not much.
30.
I was gonna say, this is another one of those first person to bet wins.
I feel we're not going to steal out of this one. Alright, John with 665K and Bob with 1.3.
So it's pretty much 2-1. Not quite 2-1, but almost. Very close.
Flop the sevens and the king is like automatic. I was like, is this how this shit ends?
Well, we don't know how this ends. Again, John. There you go, buddy. All right, Queen 6. Now it's easy.
Queen 6 for 9, 10.
To the flop they go, and wow, something for everyone. Bob's ahead, but any club, any jack, and there's a club. So John's got the flush. Bob slows down. I don't know, I probably would have checked behind because that is the nut flush, and there's still a card to come.
Man, almost a royal.
Alright, get some color here. I don't think we've done a shout out to our production crew. My mistake. Sorry, guys. We got Ron and Gene and help me out. Ron and Gene
Jason.
and Jason. Okay. Our production crew today, always doing a great job.
We
Talk
talked
to my
about
broadcast
jobs.
partner. You gotta help me out there. You just left me hanging. Really awkward. Wouldn't have left you hanging. All right, 15, 30, 30 now.
Alright, John with 5, 6, and Bob with 9, 5.
What a way to make a living. Flop they go, and there's a 5. Bad news for John.
They're 5.
2 pair, queens and 5s. See now. River is a 9. Bob escapes. Only a 9 could have prevented a chop. It's a tough laydown. There's 200K in the pot, and it's only 50K to play. John would have to lay down 2 pair, but he does make the wise fold.
I had 2 pairs.
I feel like the 10 was your pair.
As much as he's been asking for a chip chop all night, I figured you would have asked by now.
Yeah. Well, when he was asking for the chip chop, he was the leader.
He was.
Now he is not. Chip chop would now be to John's disadvantage. If he can catch up and snag the chip lead from Bob, it would then again become an advantage. All right.
You're gonna make it 60.
Raise to 60. John says yes, 42 is the answer. Well, up they go. Now Bob's got the best of that. Bob getting a little more aggressive now the last couple of hands. All right, John with the Kennel Club hand and first act. Yeah, I was going to say you better raise with that. Heads up. I might have had to come over there. E9 plays at the Kennel Club. Well, kind of. Nothing for either player. He's 10-3.
John's gonna bet at it.
Been Bob's MO all game. If he doesn't have it, he doesn't bet. So even if John didn't have the better hand, even though he did, bet there. to get Bob to full, but he doesn't have it. A misconception a lot of people have about this game, it's not do you have the cards, is does your opponent not? John's definitely getting the better of the hands the last few rounds. Yeah, it's even with the chip lead, it's tough to justify playing 10 tray offsuit out of position. If the payout graphics would come back, I could actually answer that question from the peanut gallery. I believe they're essentially playing for $1,500, which would be the difference between first and second. Or just over 4, and I think just over 25 for second. John with King 8, definitely the better hand at 10-5.
Alright, Bob, a 10-4.
10-4, good buddy. King 8 again. He just had King 8. Did he give it back? I'm kidding. There was a different King 8. Alright, so the flop we go 10-4 versus King 8s. And a King for John. Bob picked up a straight draw on the turn, though. He needs a 5. Bob will not play. Bob's not going to chase that straight. Oh, wow, I just said the stream couldn't hear Twan. Now I'm hearing him. I'm like, whoops. I guess they can hear him.
John with 5 deuce, Bob with King 4.
All right, to the flop. And Bob picks up a 4.
45.
John being very patient, very calculated. Chipping away at that chip lead. He's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I can get you this hand, but I'm gonna get you. Raymond says we've been hearing him for 15 minutes. Well, yeah, I said that 15 minutes ago. I didn't know the mics were picking him up at all, let alone that good.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wait, hang on. Let me turn the pit back on. Just in case Brittany just breaks out in another dance. Nope, not this time.
You never know.
And it's not the king, it's the tray. John leading with the tray. Oh, look at that board. Oh, there's zero chance. Oh, what? Again, aggression. If Bob bets at any point, he wins.
I don't know if he bets the river, he might not.
Holy fuck, he's got it.
Yeah, with an ace, a king, a queen, and a jack. John's calling with a 3? No, zero chance. He's never, ever. He wouldn't even call a min bet. Everything beats him. You gotta take some stabs, Bob. You gotta take some chances.
10-4, Bob.
10-4, good buddy. I like the suited connectors. And they like him. 50 to play. It's I was gonna say it's not much more than a min bet. Like I said, John's chipping away at that lead. Bob had more than a 5x lead on him. 5-1 in chips. Bob still leads. but it's less than 200K now. Bob's lead. Yeah, Bob, with 8 tray, yeah, not even messing with that.
30-30.
It's like, don't play around with that, man. Scooch over so Brittany can get in frame. We're supposed to be big TV stars, man. Where's your shades? It's Florida, man. You gotta wear shades.
Well, we're not gonna be able to be on for a while because once they have a flop, we're gonna be in the way of them seeing it.
Yeah.
Oh, queen 6 versus queen deuce.
Okay, well, if that's how you feel, I'll just turn this off. We're not in the way of the
Well,
flop.
no, see where they put the flop now.
Right,
and
yeah.
heads up.
No, yeah. I turned it off. Ooh. Now Bob's showing some aggression.
Yeah.
John's not letting that go. Now this is interesting.
It is.
Bob puts out a big bet.
He's a 4. A 4 only.
Yeah, 4.
And a straight draw.
Yeah.
You're good for me, Bob. You're too good for me, Bob.
That's the time that he pulled the top pair.
Yeah. Well, he
I think
did.
he was up there zooming in.
Hey.
He put his camera up there zooming in. All right, Bob.
Okay, that was the first setback for a while for John. So it knocked John down a little bit, but it's still a very close game.
First one. Yeah, 9-5 versus 9 deuce. I feel like they're getting the same high card.
Yeah. To the flop, and John gets a deuce. Takes a big lead. Checkity, checkity, reckity, reckity.
Deuce.
Somebody bat. Somebody bat.
I would. Yeah, let's do another black iced coffee. Bob, you want something? On me. No. You sure? Something to drink? You guys want something? Thank you. Get them both something stiff to drink. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, shots for the broadcast booth, please, if you're offering, John.
Let's grind.
Bob with 7-4 and John with King 9.
All right, to the flop. Bob gets the better of it with 4.
He's gonna bet it. Oh.
15, 30, 30, and they're kind of going back and forth. And when I say 40, 80, 80, it's not that far. It's only 2 more levels away. Next is 20, 40, then 30, 60, and then 40, 80.
Me too, man.
Oh, wait, am I skipping one? 20, 40, 30, 60. All right.
9-5 and queen.
With the queen, heads up, any face card is definitely worth a raise.
John has 6 out. Oh, he's gonna make a bluff.
See, and by checking, right, he's letting John be able to make a move rather than using the better hand. River card, a 4.
Alright. You're gonna make a hero
And
call.
John's gonna keep attacking, and all Bob can beat is a bluff. Unfortunately for Bob, all John had was a bluff. All right, we'll see how this goes. I mean, John was the one calling for a chop. I believe it was 5-handed. A chip chop at 5-handed. If he can complete this comeback.
Bob with 9, 10 of spades. John with 7, 6 off.
Florida Mountain Man says, howdy, y'all, because of course he does. That's what he always says. And howdy to you as well. Now he's waiting on him. John, it's your turn, buddy. I said, Bob, I swear to God, if you check.
80 total. My fifth favorite.
All right, the flop. And John picks up a 6.
100,000.
And John's not scared. He's like, I got 2 pair. Turn card is a king. I was going to say if it was a spade, it would have opened up a lot for Bob.
Did you hit the king again with that ace-king bullshit?
I can answer that, but only for 15 minutes in the past. Ooh. And Bob bluffed him out of it. That was a shrewd. Yeah, it was very sneaky. You have no idea how sneaky.
1.3 million and John with.
Yeah, Bob's almost got a 2-1 lead back again. He was getting close.
That's why it's my fifth favorite. I fold that bitch on the turn most of the time.
All right, now Bob's starting to get the card advantage. Chip lead and the better cards. Okay, this is what he should have been doing when the chips were 5-1 in his favor. Lean on it. Make him commit. Make him chase. Make him risk the money. You know, to catch something against you.
The first is 4.
Yeah, so
There's the payout.
yeah, the difference between first and second is $1,500. Essentially, they're playing over $1,500. Suited connectors for Bob, and he checks it. Bob, I thought you learned from last hand when you did it right.
I have 7 now.
Yeah, John's leading with his tray. That gives Bob even more outs. Now he's got up and down straight cards for outs.
Oh, missed an opportunity.
Yeah, you did.
Thought I had a different hand.
Right, John does have the better hand for now, but that's a lot of outs. And at 8, on.
Bob, you
Wow, Bob missed all the outs. Now he has to try to steal the pot. He will. John's 3 is good, but
I think he's gonna let it go.
no way for him to know it.
You've shown it every time.
Oh my goodness.
And makes the call. John wins. Or does he? Did the card reader miss? No.
Right?
Well, as a dealer, he's not allowed to say that.
That's your first bluff, Bob.
It's really not. It's like his fourth. Just the first one that John caught him at.
Are you saying you bluff more than that? You're a small blind. Have you bluffed more than that?
1.1 mil to 850K.
First time.
I felt, man, that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was a slow roll. I think John was looking for a hand that he might have had that he missed.
You sure you don't want something to drink? On me, man.
I like when he asked the dealer. He's got nothing, right, dealer? I'm like, you can't say that. He can't call he has a pair of 8s with a 6 kicker. You can't say he has nothing. All right, John, Queen Jack. Can't see him checking with that. That's not really a spot you want to trap in. Yeah, Ryan, man, I don't think he was slow rolling either. I think he legit thought he lost and he just somehow didn't see it. Because he turned it over right away when he confirmed he had nothing. He's like, oh, I got 3.
You sure you don't need nothing, sir? All right.
Bob with 8-5 clubs. And John
8-5, 8-6. Yeah, pretty even hand. John's got the better second card. Bob's got the better draw. 5 on the flop. Bob takes the lead, but John has an open-ended straight draw. All right, turn card. 7. 2 pair for Bob now. John's still with the open-ended straight draw. He's still gonna bet it. All right, river card, which we can't see. Whatever it is, Bob checks it, so I don't think it was a 5.
Oh,
nope, Queen of Diamonds. So Bob has the better hand, but John has been aggressive on every street, and he's going to be aggressive again. 80K to make a hero call for Bob. Bob will make said hero call. John, yeah, John couldn't push him off.
You want to buy 100 in red?
Yeah, every time John gets close, Bob, makes a play and just pushes him back down. All right, King 7 suited this time. Ooh, Bob King 10. Yeah, and heads up, it's tough to lay down a suited king. So John's going to play along. All right, no help to either player. Bob's got the higher king and a straight draw, and he hits his straight. Bob's got the king high straight. And Bob bet there. I don't think he wanted to bet there, but he was last to act and he had the nut hand. If he did not bet there, he would have gotten a penalty. I mean, I know it's only a 1-round penalty, and if you're last to act, Bob had the absolute nuts there, and he was last to act. If he did not bet, it would have been a penalty. I said, but it's a 1-round penalty, so it would have been one hand. He essentially just would have given up his blind for the next hand, and then back in. Ryan Man, John should have known he would have called him after the last. Yes, John finally saw that he bluffed one. So yeah, it maybe should have given him a little more pause. But maybe he was thinking he bluffed last time. Maybe he's bluffing this time.
50,000.
Okay, Bob got a small pair. Both of them have a flush draw. Both players. Trips now for Bob. Gonna bet him. John's gonna play along. He's still got an over, and he's got that straight draw. And no straight for John. And the frustration seems to be setting in a little bit for John. Yeah, Bob's starting to reestablish that lead that he had before. I mean, John got within 100K of Bob not too long ago. But Bob's starting to hit cards, and he made some good bluffs as well. They got to give him credit there.
You're a small one. 1550.
Oh, John with 10-5.
Ooh.
And Bob with 10.
They both got a 10, but the better 10. And he's got position and a chip lead. So yes, this is what Bob should have been doing since heads up started. He's got chips, he's got position, and he had a good hand. So lean on him. Make John commit to you. Or maybe not commit, or chase you rather. Make John chase.
John with King Jack of clubs and Bob with Ace-9.
John's got the position this time. He's down to 380K. Bob's got him in chips about 4-1.
I think Bob's gonna call this.
He's got the chips to do it. It's only a min raise. He does have an ace. It's not a very good ace, but any ace heads up is worth a look.
That's John, you got a bet.
All right, Bob has the better hand. Oh, it's let's go. There is an adage in sports. There's a difference between playing to win and playing not to lose. And in that spot, Bob, he didn't play to win. He played not to lose. A blink of some sort.
All right, Bob with 8-4, John with 10-7.
All right. The flop they go. Bob's got 2 pair. John don't have much, so he's going to get out of the way.
That one's so fluffy.
Let's see, quick math. Bob has John roughly 3.5 to 1.
It's gonna be 20, 40, 40 next time.
20, 40, 40.
20, 40, 40. Tell you, 40, 80, 80. Let's go.
John with 8-8 and Bob with 8-3. They always have one to their cards.
In raise. Again, Bob's got the chips and he's suited.
It's a 3.
Yeah, Bob's hitting.
80,000.
That's 80,000. Yeah, that would have been about a fifth of John's whole stack. A big commitment. So is this. Down to 365K, so John is in for 1/9 of his stack, blind at 20, 40, 40.
John with 7-4, off
Suited AJ. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. There you go. Okay, a little too aggressive. I was proud of you for a second there, Bob. I'm like, 175. Ooh, too much. Too much. Maybe 100. Because with the if I have that lead and that position and those cards, I do kind of want to see a flop. See if I can get a little more out of my opponent. All right, 8-7 off for John and Bob. Put your other card in the box. There you go, buddy. 10-6. John went all in with an ace at 10-6. Yeah, that's not the spot. Maybe connectors. Maybe 10-9. Maybe the 10-6 was suited. Maybe. And we just moved past 9 o'clock. Welcome to hour 5 of our final table Saturday night bounty tournament here at the Action Palace, PBKC.
9-10 and Bob.
Wow, see, this is the aggression Bob needed to show from the get-go. Yeah. I like the action. And John has to commit 80K of his stack just to see a flop. And whether it works out or not, so far not. Yeah, Bob needs to catch a 5 to end the tournament. Nope, he didn't call. I thought he called for a second. I was like, that would have been a big, gutsy call. All right. Now this time John's got the 10-6. Bob with the K6. John's gonna call. Oh, come on. I thought he had turned a corner. No, you're supposed to raise there. He's just limping.
8-4. So beautiful.
An ace. See, now Bob has made himself vulnerable to a bluff. And that's why you raise pre-flop. I said, don't let him see it just for the big blind. Make him commit. Without a 2 or 3x raise with that king. As soon as that ace came and Bob shied away, John knew. He's like, I got him. All I gotta do is bet and I'll win. And he did.
Pocket 9
Ooh,
for
this could be
Bob.
big. Suited connectors and pocket pair.
Awesome.
And there's not a lot of raises John can't call here.
All in and a
But all in and a call, so it's John's Jack 10 against Bob's pocket 9s. To the flop we go. And John gets a 10. And an 8 on the river, no help. So John doubles up.
770K to 1.2 million.
Yeah. And I said it when it was three-handed and Bob had just south of 80% of the chips. No lead is insurmountable. And John doesn't even need another double up to catch Bob. He just has to win a fairly big pot from it. But it was definitely the right move for Bob to call that all in. Because when you've got the chip lead and you have a chance to win the tournament, that's what you want. You want the pocket pair against the drawing hand. And John just happened to hit, one of his outs. But you'll take that action every time.
All right, John with 6-4 offsuit versus Bob's 10-10.
Okay, yep. Make him pay to see it. There you go.
Okay.
He limped, and I'm like, nah, we're not playing for the minimum. You done doubled up off me. Now we're going to play.
All right, Bob with 1.1 million and John with 870K. All right, John with 10-4 and Bob with 8-2.
Bob's like, yeah, let's not even start any drama, He would too with 10 dues. He's done it several times tonight. All right, 9-5 against John's 8-7. Flop they go. Wow, and Bob has flopped an open-ended straight. John's got a pair.
Oh,
That means a queen or a 7.
9.
Ooh. Now Bob has the better pair, but John made a straight.
100 guys.
Got the low end of the straight.
Queen on the river.
Queen on the river would be a chop. A 4. So John's got the straight, and Bob's going to bet into him. 3x. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. No, don't just call.
Right, queen could beat him.
No, queen makes a straight on the board. They chop.
No, if he had a queen in his hand, that's what he would have been worried about because
Right.
it was 8, 9, 10
Okay.
jack. I wouldn't jam that.
And just like that,
John takes the chip
the
lead.
fortunes have been reversed.
1.3 million versus 190K.
Yeah, so John now has the chip lead. It's not quite 2-1, but after that big double up and now that big pot that John kind of slow played, sneaky style. That's straight.
All right, Bob with queen 10. John with jack 4 off. I'm gonna raise.
Raise 120,000.
120.
Now John with the chip lead's got to decide. Yeah, if he's like, we're either playing for all the chips or none of them. That round he decided none of them. I agree, Ryan. There were so many chances Bob had to finish the tournament had he just shown some aggressive play, and made John and Courtney as well when it was three-handed.
What's the
just
longest stream in
commit.
history? Here at the
Don't worry about it, John. Don't worry about it,
Hey,
John.
we can stretch this shit out.
Don't worry about it.
King 9 versus 2-4.
Yeah, and Ron, you hear Ron, he's telling him it's never going to happen. I believe I was on that stream with Ron. We went to just shy of midnight. And I was also on a stream that went to 40, 80, 80 with Mikey B. And that ended just shy of 11 o'clock. So that record's in no danger of being broken. Trip 9s for Bob. Now, obviously he feels good about his hand. But there's really no kind of raise, I don't think. I don't think you could find a raise where John would play. John has absolutely nothing. He's playing the board.
Maybe he went from the plus side.
Yeah, and no. We've seen John pull off some impressive bluffs tonight, but I don't think I've seen him try to bluff with 4 deuce. Yeah, and to finish my point, Ryan, man, by just calling and limping a lot of times when Bob had that lead when it was three-handed, I mean, he let them catch up in a lot of hands. And it was that lack of aggression that led John back into the game.
140,000.
And Bob has a better hand, but John is like, I have the advantage, and you're going to risk a lot more of your chips to beat me.
Queen 7-8.
And both players hit a 7. Bob with a commanding lead, but John showed aggressive last round.
He's going to be aggressive now. but-
And he is not going to surrender this hand. If he checks, he loses. And he's going to make Bob commit. And Bob does commit.
All right.
The Queen 7 versus 8-7. John's got 7 outs.
Back.
That's not one. An 8 or a 6.
4.
And a 4.
All right, so now
Both
John
players-
has 180K.
Yeah, both players hit 2 pair, but Bob's queen kicker.
1.8 million.
Okay, just for those doing the quick math at home, Bob now has John 10-1 in chips.
Nice hand.
10-1. Let me just emphasize, guys. 10-1. It's time for aggression. clarify, it was time for aggression about 45 minutes ago. Now it's really time.
Okay.
All right. Well, not 10-1. Okay, they made a liar out of me. They recounted the chips
Yeah,
real
they
quick.
did.
It's still a sizable advantage. It's about 8-1 in Bob's favor.
Alright. Very cool.
So, I mean, open-ended for John. 8 or a tray. And Bob's going to make him pay to see it, which is the correct move.
255.
I believe you went all in.
Yep, he went all in.
Hit one time.
Alright, any 8, any 3.
All right, John needs an 8 or a tray. The turn card is not an 8. More outs for John, though.
No,
But
Bob
that is
taking
not
it
one of
down.
them.
Game is over.
With a pair of jacks.
Good game, John. Good game. It was definitely interesting.
I mean,
So John
I'm
got
not wearing a hat,
2,511.
but if I were wearing a hat, I would tip it to John. It was a furious comeback. He was down so much and so long and kept fighting back. Got a chip lead briefly, and while it was still fairly close, and refused to go down. So, and it wasn't a bad hand to go all in on. He had a ton of outs. He picked up even more outs at the turn. He just couldn't catch a card, and at the end of the day, a lucky card on the river can make or break your whole night. So Bob is going to take home $4,058 for John. Second place, $2,511. And no chip chop. You guys, I mean, no chopping. Fight with honor. We go all the way down. So congratulations to Bob taking home tonight's bounty tournament for $4,050. And everybody that stuck with us, we appreciate you. Shout outs to our production crew, Ron and Jason. And I can only remember 2 at a time. For whatever reason, my brain's just melting down. And Gene. Gene and Jason and Ron, yes. And for Brittany, this is Ben Matt Fagan coming to you from the Action Palace at PBKC. Make sure you tune in for our next week's shows Thursday at 1 o'clock for our Thursday cash game. And Friday night, the final table of our 1:30? 2:30. Friday tournament.
Friday, I believe.
Friday night tournament, and of course another final table bounty tournament Saturday night. So we'll see you right back here Thursday 1 o'clock for our big cash game. Until then,
Bye guys.
we're saying good night from the Action Palace.